Hello.
Hello. Yeah, this would be episode 4.
Can't.
Hopefully.
I can't believe it's been so long
Okay.
already.
Fingers crossed. Yeah.
Fair. Little
Sit.
preps here and there.
That's an awfully wet pizza you're making, Ken.
I had to wash off a plate, okay?
Oh, okay. Like, liquid pizza.
Listen, I'm not one for what's referred to as a liquid lunch, okay?
I hope not. Though I say that, but here I am, cracking noon with a beer.
Already?
Well, I say this one specifically for this roleplay.
Ah.
I just saved this
He
beer
saved the
so
beer
I could
for
have
the
it while
roleplay.
we're doing this. Yeah.
A little drink.
Yeah. No. This
No, it's
is...
It's just whatever blood Aspen drinks.
It's 5% alcohol. 1 hour later, I roll to take the guy's pants.
Oh god. The sad thing is I could see that happening.
Let me think. Last week. I remember we went and we were trying to get in contact with the Nosferatu in our own roundabout way, because we went to what's his name, Golia, and our prize was missing.
Okay, that's what I remember.
And there was a dead guy in the doorway, and could have been the Sabbat, could not have been.
Last time on Vampire the Masquerade, as our adventurers went to meet with Golia to retrieve their prize, they found the building was ransacked. Upon assisting Golia to recover, they were then informed that they could possibly find who destroyed the building and stole the prize through the help of Nosferatu. Our adventurers then began their search for such a Nosferatu. And upon their search, they ran into a couple familiar faces as well as a couple of new ones. Now begins a new night. Listen, I had my narration voice on, okay? Yes.
Little bit. There was a moment where we could have frenzied because someone pulled out a lighter.
Beast no like fire.
Aspen lost a arm wrestling contest with Susan.
Susan, for some reason, has a superiority complex to Aspen, or against Aspen.
Aspen doesn't see her as a threat, and it just kind of like, ooh.
You have some very entertaining ghouls.
Like, huh. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh no, did it not save? Oh no.
Yeah, it's
I'm
fine.
trying to remember, how many experience points did we have?
I think 7.
It didn't save, no. All my information.
Ooh.
I had so much information. Let me check a few things really quick.
Are we just talking to? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Wait for it. Right. Yeah, because obviously we can hear him.
Fair. I mean, I guess I could have been listening in your stream and then just replied all good or something like that.
So I turned on the stream, turned up the sound. I don't hear you. Yep. Nope. I don't hear you. This is so close. Ah!
This is accurate. We cannot hear you.
So it's just Amber and
See,
me.
I think I
in here
found the
talking to
problem.
ourselves.
I think I found the problem. Yeah, now it should. Yeah, there. Yeah, now it seems to be working.
Yep. I can hear you now.
I undusted my computer and apparently I put my microphone, which is a USB microphone, in a different USB slot, and apparently this fucked up everything. Great!
Yeah. Good to know. All right.
Why did nobody said something in the chat that they can't hear me? Guys!
Probably because they didn't even know you were talking.
Well, they heard you talking and answered me, but yeah.
We're also crazy.
Good point. Okay, do we now repeat what we said already, or?
Let's go ahead and give another recap just in case.
Okay, do you want to try this time?
Me? No. That's okay.
I guess announcer voice is exclusive to Agar and I.
Yeah, I don't do that important voice. I don't do that.
You can.
I gotta work on it.
Do it.
Oh god. Okay.
No, don't worry, I won't do it. And also,
No,
thank
do
you,
it.
Lou, for sexy voice. Yeah, last time you did go back to Golia with Smiling Jack on your side to get the box and give Jack the blood in the box, how you made the deal. The problem was there were apparently some Sabbat guys or guys who claimed to be Sabbat that stole the box. And now you try to figure out how to get the box back. But, well, it was early or late, depending on your perspective already. Point is, the sun was soon to be rising, so you did go to sleep. The next night you did send a message, Aspen did send a message to Isaiah, informed them a little bit, and got a spam voicemail from Arthur Kilpatrick from Kilpatrick Bail Bonds about, well, it's a spam mail, and he has a bail bond business, so you can guess. They decided they want to investigate this guy a little bit, but before that, Amber schools become a little bit jelly, and they first did made a girls' night out where they also met some other vampires and did throw around the information a little bit that they are looking for the Nosferatu. And after the girls' night out, they did bring a completely wasted ghoul back home, and that's where we left.
Also,
Yeah.
good news, I did find my notes.
Yay!
Yay! I
That-
found the only one I was missing as well, so I am ready to go.
That's why I make my notes when I play, always on paper. First, nobody hears me typing. Secondly, it's easier to find a college block.
Fair enough.
Yep. I'll let you decide. Where do you want to start? In your apartment or already on the road to Santa Monica?
Let's start on the road because I think we were headed towards the car last time.
Yep. You're on your way to Santa Monica. And I hope you want to talk, because when you wouldn't have want to talk, we could just started in Santa Monica. So now time to have a talk.
DM says talk, so talk.
Socialize.
I ordered everyone to have fun. Why are you
Exactly.
not having fun?
Good old
I
Voyager.
specifically requested it.
Good old Voyager.
All right. Yeah. So I'm driving. I'm thinking. So
So, what do you think the odds are that this Kilpatrick guy will even be a Nosferatu?
well, Kilpatrick himself probably isn't one, because nothing against the Nosferatu or anything, but it'd be kind of hard to hide in plain sight as a business owner.
So then he might be a ghoul of some sorts?
Either a ghoul or he's unknowingly in cahoots with Nosferatu. On the other hand, this is going to be just a massive waste of time, and we're just spinning our wheels. But we don't really have any better leads, so
Well, I mean, even if he is a human, then, like, if he is some type of, well, or at least has some type of investigative background, then that could still help us out.
potentially we'll just have to be extra careful with whoever
What we
or
say and
whatever.
how we say things.
Exactly. We don't want another bar incident.
Amber squints a bit.
I just smile at her. Just an innocent little smile. Yeah, hopefully we're not exactly going into this with much of a hand to gamble with.
Right.
So either this, like, the way I see it, either we're going out here and there's absolutely nothing and we just wasted our time. We're going out here, there is something. There are Nosferatu at the bail bonds place, and we have no way to get the information we want out of them. Or they're feeling charitable and know something we don't about this entire situation. That has them all riled up as well.
Well, let's hope it's the latter of the three.
Yeah. I'm hoping all the little... how should I say it? All the little
Amber.
baits I've been spreading around all night have reached someone's ears. I frown a little bit. But I've never really worked with the Nosferatu before, so this should be informative. Either way, we're in for a doozy of a night, I think.
And I think that's the perfect
Amber, yeah.
way to let you arrive in Santa Monica. I mean, there's sometimes just phrases that are perfect for a scene change, so to say. Yes, you arrive in Santa Monica. Since you have already the address, you find the place rather easily. Sorry. It's in a little side street, a little rundown area. There are many homeless people walking around. One guy is holding up a sign with "The end is near," and yeah, you also see a big sign, Kilpatrick bail bonds.
What is with us running into homeless people tonight?
Well, I mean, we are in California.
Granted. I stretch my arms out and kind of crack my knuckles. All right, well, let's get this over with. And I pull the keys of the car, obviously, and step out.
I also step out.
Mm-hmm.
We then, I guess, head to Kilpatrick bail bonds.
Yeah, and stop outside the front door.
Yep. Yeah, the windows are. There are some curtains in front of the windows, and you see some in the windows. Basically, not much, but some. You could say trophies, so to say. Newspaper pages with this guy murdering in Santa Monica, and a big sign of bail bonds on front of it with a solved. Or basically, hey, look at this things from the newspapers. We solved this thing. We found the bad guy.
Well, these are promising. At the very least, maybe we'll learn what kind of a person we're dealing with, or whoever would try to steal from both the Tremere and Ventrue in the same go.
And the Anarchs.
And the Anarchs. Someone actively trying to piss everyone off.
Well, let's see. I give a gentle knock on the door.
I should have said, that's basically, there's a sign open, and those, you can just walk in things.
Oh,
it's
come
like
in,
a
we're
shop.
open. Okay.
Yep. My bad. That
Well,
was
then,
sort of badly described for me.
Well, then I shall open the door.
Yep. And you
I
arrive.
kind of, I kind of fix my clothes, make sure they're all nice and tidy, and then walk in.
Yep. And since this I took this place from Bloodlines, I can even show you a screenshot I made. Woo!
Woohoo!
The door's on the right. That's basically the room you found yourself in.
Ah, okay.
Yep. There's also this guy you see in the picture sitting on the monitor typing something, looking quickly up to you, looking back down to the computer, typing.
Excuse me, sir.
Huh?
You wouldn't happen to be Patrick Kilbonds, would you?
He stands up. Yeah, I guess so, miss. And who am I talking with?
Realizes I butchered the name. Well, I'm Amber. This is a friend of mine.
I smile and step forward.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. But let me guess, you wanna know where a guy is who did hurt one of you. Should be no problem. Just give me a little time. Right now we have a little bit of a situation.
I raise an eyebrow. Oh?
Oh, nothing bad, nothing bad. My headhunter just didn't report to me the last 2 days.
I frown for a split second, then straighten out my expression and smile. Well, that's fine. I'm sure we can leave some information with you, just in case.
He nods. Sure. So, who you are looking at?
See, the thing is, we don't know. There
So,
was a there was a break-in at a place that we do business here recently, and they stole a bunch of things, or one thing in particular that meant a lot to us. I know it's not much to go with, but from the description I got, I kind of winced a little bit. They were rough and thug-like.
and that's business you are working with.
Yes, a business partner for the time being.
I see, I see. Well, like I said, my headhunter is right now missing, so to say, but I can. Well, if you give me some more information, which place it was, especially what was robbed and where it was and what was taken, I can, giving the information, let him look into it as soon as he reports back.
Uh,
I guess
give.
if anything,
Oh, go ahead.
they stole a box with a very important family heirloom.
I I put my hand on Amber's shoulder and give her a look, and then look back at Mr. Kilpatrick. I give him the address for Golia's store. This is where we've been doing business, like my friend here said. I didn't want to mention it, but it is very important that we find this box.
I see, I see. He takes the address, looks at it, and then looks at you two again. I think I know this place. Weird guy is always looking for old stuff.
Exactly.
Sorry, didn't hear you.
Exactly.
Ah, yeah, I was working with a nice guy, nice guy. He's a little bit old-fashioned, but definitely a nice guy. But when you work with him, you're also into, well, not crime pudding, definitely. Well, if you would be, you wouldn't be here. But looking into things too, I guess.
Correct. That would be a safe assumption.
Then I
Amber
think
nods.
I think I have an idea who that could benefit both of us. You see, normally my headhunter reports every day, and it's pretty suspicious that he hasn't reported back now. And since you are into information, finding out stuff a little bit too, maybe you could look into him, and we can talk about a little bit of a lesser price for your situation. If that would be okay for you.
Aspen thinks, kind of hems, kind of haws.
Obviously, that would
Well,
be completely legal, since you would work for me a little bit in this situation. You would be, well, if you abide by the law, obviously, but if you need, for example, open up a little door or something, nobody would really bat an eye, since, well, you would work for me.
suppose that sounds fair. What do you think, Amber?
I agree. You scratch our back, we scratch yours.
Right, exactly like that. Well, then I think the best would be when you start with his place. He's in the apartments in Main Street.
Is there
Understood.
any other information that you could possibly provide us with to
Well,
help us out, of course?
he was. God damn it, I forgot the name. Let me quickly look something up. He was looking into a missing person, so to say. I need this name. Where is it? And to a guy called McGee. Well, let me say it this way: Maggie should have reported back to the officials, so to say, but didn't do that. So they were looking for him, and that's where we come in. And Carson, my headhunter, is now looking for Maggie and tries to find him.
So, is this Mickey person potentially dangerous?
Oh no, absolutely not. If I remember correctly, it was something about a child and an angry mother and some money and stuff like that. You know, the typical. Yes. So no danger whatsoever.
All right. I think for a little bit longer. Well, the night is young, as they say. Suppose we could spare some time.
Excellent. Well, then come back when you have any information on Carson, or if you could bring him even better. And yeah, then we can talk. When I know about Carson, we can talk about how much and if you owe me anything for the business for your problem.
Understood. I smile and out of character for a sec. Did he leave his phone number on the voicemail? Spam
No, but there was the phone number on the bright sign outside of the building.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, back in character. All right. We'll go look into Carson, you said, correct?
Yes, Carson. I think
Alright.
apartment 2 in the apartment complex on Main Street, directly next to the pawn shop.
I nod.
Pawn, not porn. I just realized that could be understood wrongly.
Welcome to the porn site. Wait,
Ironically,
we
by the
took
way,
a wrong turn.
Yeah, ironically, this is on the exact other street side of where Goliath's place was, so you know exactly where it is in character.
All right.
I raise an eyebrow, but quickly straighten myself out and smile. Sounds good. Then we'll be in touch.
Looking forward to it. Or looking forward to hear from you, he said. I mean, that's how people say it, not the other way. No, that was out of character with the other way.
Yeah.
You know, my English.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yay.
So, yeah. So I turn and head towards the door.
I follow.
Mm-hmm.
Outside on the sidewalk, I pause.
Something
One
else?
thing leads to another. Every time. That thing he mentioned, though. An angry wife and a daughter. I frown a bit.
Did that bring up some memories?
No, it's fine. Let's just get this over with. I
Amber
quickly walk
looks
towards
at
the
it.
car.
Amber looks at Aspen for a bit before following.
Yep. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot. Back to Santa Monica thingy. Good thing I put in the picture of Kilpatrick Wellbones.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was okay. I
like
mentioned him last time. Maybe they go there today. Maybe not. Better put a picture in.
Well, I mean, we don't really have very many leads.
Well, you could
That's
also
where we were
go to
going
one
to.
of the Elysia also. I mean...
True.
Yeah. But yeah, you're
Yeah.
on your way to the apartments. The apartment complex, it's one of those more fancy higher ups. The entrance is with marmor and so on.
Oh.
Yep. So basically one of
And it's-
those apartments that's rented from business people for a short amount of time and so on, while they are in town
okay.
for business.
And this is across the street from Goliath's place?
Yep.
Sounds more like a hotel than an apartment. My God.
Talk about juxtaposition.
well, apartment complex,
Right.
hotel. It's a mixture of both. Let it put it that way.
Yeah.
Well, isn't this the complex?
Yeah, sure looks like it. Apartment 2, he said, right?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, I glance across the street towards Golia's place. Not that far from the scene of the crime, so we're hopefully these two instances aren't related.
Hopefully.
Either way, I think you should lead the way on this one, just in case. I'm not exactly as sturdy as you are.
Well, I'll lead the best I can then.
Don't worry,
I
I'll be right behind you.
I smile before getting out of the car. And then I head towards the apartments.
I do the same.
Yep. And I assume you enter?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Inside there is... It's a hallway, marmor floor. Even the walls are a little bit with marmor made nice, and it looks a little bit like a really fancy thing. You see...
Are you saying marmor or marble?
Marble, my bad.
Marble.
Marble is marmor in German. That's my...
Gotcha. Okay.
What was marmor then in English again?
Marmot?
Marble.
Yeah, no, marmor, what I said first.
It's nothing. But that's why we were confused.
Okay, gibberish, so to say. Okay.
I thought you were talking about like some kind of furniture or something.
Oh, no.
Technically
Yeah.
true, but
Like I was hearing marma and I'm like, is he trying to say marble or mama?
I actually thought you were trying to say modern, like modern art.
Well done.
But
Next time ask me the first.
I mean,
Yeah.
I got the picture. It's an upscale,
Yeah, that's the important
barely
thing.
new place.
Yep.
Yeah, we knew it was new.
Yep.
But like
You don't see how's it called, foyer or something like it would be in a hotel. It's a hallway. On the back of the hallway, you see a elevator who did go to the next, and you did see also two side doors on each side. And now comes the thing that springs to your eyes instantly, and also your nose, because there are footprints directly to the right door, and those footprints seem to be bloody.
I hate it when I'm right. I reach into my waistband and pull out my pistol. Well, door number 1, I guess. And I point at the door where the bloody footprints are leading.
I begin to walk in that direction, readying claws.
Oh, you wanna put your claws out?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm asking because you need to spend a blood point to do that.
Alright.
Yep. So you did, your fingernails become claws that can cut through metal. Noted. So,
I stare at that, but I put it out of my mind.
It looks just like claws from claws, but they can cut through metal and deal aggravated damage.
I imagine they look a lot like bear claws springing out of her fingertips.
A little bit like that, yep.
Yes.
Given the fuzzy little ears, bear claws work.
Yeah. Sorry?
I just have that internal thought of gangrels are so weird. And just keep going.
Yeah, as you reach the door, you see it's the room number 1. So not the one you're looking for, and the door's not completely closed.
Well, currently with one hand behind my back, I gently push open the ajar door.
Mm-hmm. You see a very fancy room. There's also a sofa in the middle of the room, so well, not completely in the middle from the left to the right, but on the end of your side, directly in front of you, so to say. You know what I want to say?
Generally around the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's a guy in it looks like rather fancy suit, laying on the couch, holding his belly, and he looks up. Who are you? Are you the guys from names? The guys working for Mr. Houghton?
Mr.
For you, Aspen, Houghton rings a bell. It rings a big bell. Look at your notes, please.
My notes.
Yeah, world info in the Discord is enough.
Okay, let me just jump into the Discord real quick.
Yep.
Why is
Which
it that I feel like
which
I was
tab is it
wasted
under?
a bullet
World
point?
info, City of Blood and Moonlight.
Discord info.
Why is it that I feel like I've wasted a blood point just now?
I don't know.
Oh.
So you know this name, definitely.
I under my breath. Like, oh.
Who you?
I
Amber looks to Aspen.
I
You
quickly
know this-
step up and put a hand on Aspen or Amber's shoulder. Well, let me handle this. Just step back a second. I'll explain a little later. Just trust me.
Okay.
I
take a step back, but I monitor the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
I just quickly step forward and lower my gun. Yeah, yes, Houghton sent me.
He looks at you. He said he would send a guy, but that's fine too. Do you have anything against the pain or something?
Not on me. I was told we were just coming for an extraction. What's going on?
Those motherfuckers tried to kill me. Okay, please don't tell him. I know you guys don't really care about people like us, but I like my life and this will heal anyway. But those motherfuckers, he wanted me to give you those explosives, and the guys who I wanted to take it from, well, you see me.
Wait,
I look back for a moment after he says, "People like you."
so real quick, he said something about explosives.
Yes. Basically, apparently the guy who works for Houghton had a meeting with him, and this guy on the couch should give this guy from Houghton some explosives. But the people who he wanted to take the explosives from, well, beat him up apparently.
Beaten up and okay. They lost the explosives.
Or he didn't get it from them. I mean, they beat him up.
Okay. So I'm just trying to understand.
Yep.
So the guys with the explosives beat him up and
Yeah.
then just left.
Instead of giving
Okay.
him the explosives.
Okay. Well, this whole situation just went totally foobar. All right. Do you know which way they went? Well, we'll see about getting the explosives back for you.
Well, they have their house on the cliffs on the beach. It's a little... Well, yeah.
All right.
If you also... They did take my money. If you find that, please, I would appreciate it when I would have that back too.
I smirk. Fair enough. Just stay here for a little bit. We'll see if we can find something for the pain.
Thanks, yeah. And don't worry, I want to make a marathon the next few hours for sure.
I look up. Is there anyone else in this building with you? Or is it just you?
Well, there are other people in the other apartments. I normally don't talk to them much. Especially since I know that your type of people run around in the night. It's better not to bring much attention to one.
I look down at him quickly. Our people? Never mind. All right.
Well, vampires. Yeah, I know you don't like this word, but yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, stay here. We'll be back as soon as we can. And I turn around and quickly head towards the door.
Yep.
Well then, I guess I try and figure out the situation, I guess.
But let's just say things got really serious.
Aspen, what's going on?
I stop and take a deep breath. Daniel Houghton. That's who sent him here. I give her a side look. The primogen for Ventrue, Daniel Houghton.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you were just telling him that you were his agents.
We're outside the door.
Yeah, I know, but you did tell him that you were his agents.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
Okay. So this just got serious. Okay. So we probably do want to take care of him, get some medication for him, and send him on his way.
Okay.
On the other hand, it might make things worse if he gets word out that we talked, but I'm sure I can come up with something. For the moment, let's still find apartment 2.
It's directly on the other side of the floor.
Yeah, I was about to
I found
just
apartment
look
2.
over. I was just about to look over and point to apartment 2.
And that would be Aspen's going, I found apartment 2. All right.
I gently tried to push open the door to number 2.
It's locked.
Of course. I knock on the door.
No one's answering.
I take a step back and look up and down the hallway to make sure there's no one else around.
You don't see anyone.
While she's doing that, I knock on the door a bit more aggressively.
No, same reaction for you.
Amber, if you do the honors. I gesture towards the doorknob.
I doubt I have the skill for this, but I want to try and pick the lock.
Might be hard with claws.
That was
I would
my
like
question.
to try to pick the
With what? How exactly do you want to pick the lock?
with my claws.
So basically pushing your claws in and turning the claws. So to say,
Yes.
just cutting it open.
Oh, if this works, it'd be amazing.
Okay, for that, please make a strength check.
Strength check incoming.
Yep. Yeah, you are able to do that. You push your glass in and hear the screech of metal that's cutted, and you turn your finger a little bit. It's not very pleasant to do that, but the scratching is there. And then the door opens, so to say, but your claw is still inside of it, and you holds it, so to say, so it doesn't fall open.
So it's stuck.
Well, yeah, so to say.
Okay. Not quite how I thought that would go, but you know what? Points for ingenuity.
I figured it would have been better than to just slam the door open.
Yeah, and I wave the handgun I'm still holding. Probably not a good idea to fire this in a apartment complex.
Right. I would like to push the door open before, like, trying to pull my claw out.
Yep, that's no problem.
And I'll raise my handgun over her shoulder since Amber is stuck.
Yep. As you open the door, you see another room. There's a TV on a TV rack, so to say. There's a couch in the room with a table in front of it, with one of those old laptops and some closet, and not book closets. You know those things where you put in your clothes, but they are a piece of furniture on their own. And
Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah, exactly. And yeah, basically an apartment. It's empty.
Okay. I
Well, in
step
terms of
forward
people,
in.
it's empty.
Yeah. I step forward and probably want to roll a perception check.
Perception alertness, and for what exactly do you want to look?
Any threats?
Any threats? Okay.
Let me see. I need to find my. Pretty sure I have alertness 3, perception 3. So roll 6. Okay. Not a D20.
You're getting better with reading the
We've
sheet.
learned our lessons.
Well, you see the table is from glass, so when you trip and fall into it, you could cut yourself. Also, all this electricity that could shock you if something goes bad. But in terms of obvious traps or something, you don't find anything.
Okay. I lower my handgun. I think we're good.
All right then. I stand up and proceed to look around.
You're still stuck to the door. You should probably know.
No.
I
She
pulled my claw out
Yeah,
earlier.
he said he pulled it
Oh,
out.
okay.
Yep.
Okay. I missed that part.
Yeah, just it would have been funny. I'm not gonna lie, just standing there. I mean, not just crouched there, not pulling my claw out just because, and then forgets that my claw is in there.
Just casually let me walk in first and like, see what happens.
Yeah, what do you do?
You said there was a laptop on the.
Yes.
Was it on the table? Yeah.
Yep, on the table.
I walk over and I check to see if it's turned on.
It is. There's a screensaver running. It's a text that runs over the monitor. It's the name of well, you know it since magazines are obviously in every place to buy. It's from one of those new superstars. Just the
Okay.
name, bunk, bunk, bunk. Yeah, like the
Yeah,
DVD logo, but with the name.
And just bouncing around. Okay. I.
Well, what's
I-
the name of the superstore?
Uh,
What's the name of the superstore?
Superstar. I
Oh,
think it's a-
Superstar.
Yep. Don't ask me which stars were in vogue back then in 2004. I couldn't
Plus,
tell.
this
Halle
is also
Berry.
Yeah.
Halle Berry. We'll
Yeah,
go with
let's
Halle
yeah,
Berry.
let's go with Halle Berry.
I press the space bar to try and wake it up.
It wants a password.
Of course.
I proceed to look around the apartment for anything that appears to be useful.
You find after a while a voice recorder in the bedroom.
Does it appear to have any signs of voice messages?
No, it's one of those you hold in your hand and speak
Oh,
into
a
a voice
handheld
recorder.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. You know, with those
we call
old
those Walkmans?
mini tapes and so on. Sorry.
I said, didn't we call those Walkman?
Walk. Yeah, right. Walkman.
Well,
Well, no. Technically, no. Walkman was more for playing music.
I
I
think
mean,
it was technically for playing music. I don't think it had a record function.
Yeah.
okay then. Then it was
I
most
remember
likely
those
just like some
times.
type of cassette tape then.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think what he means is like one of those handheld ones that they do for like ghost investigations and stuff like that.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, a camcorder. Okay.
And no
Not a
camcorder's
camcorder.
video.
Sound. Yeah,
Listen,
specifically for sound.
I want specifics, okay?
Those guys where you hold in front of your mouth, have a tape in it, talk into it to record your voice, so you can listen to it later to make notes on the fly without needing to write something down.
There we go.
Yeah, tape recorder.
Tape recorder. Yeah, that's tape recorder.
Okay. Listen, we're referring to our childhoods here, okay? I want specifics so I can properly visualize it.
Did you find anything in there? I shout.
I found a tape recorder, looks like. I
Rat-
bring the tape recorder into the living room.
When she steps in, I close the laptop. It's still password locked, but
Yeah, you didn't say you want to try something, so I guess so.
yeah, I know better.
By the way, I walk to the door and close it. We should probably avoid any suspicions of break-ins.
The
It's gonna be
door
hard to do with
slowly
the door gnarled.
door slowly, after she closes it, slowly opens itself again, since she did cut the lock.
Yeah.
Listen, I cut the lock. I didn't cut the actual thing.
Apparently, you did break it good enough that yes, it did.
You can't steal again. I try not to smile. I'll work on that. Before we go any further, though, go check the bathroom. See if if there's any pain meds in there.
Gotcha. I set the tape recorder on the table before heading into the bathroom, looking for any aspirin or painkillers or anything like that.
You even find morphine. For some reason, this
Nice.
guy has morphine in his.
Wow.
Yep. Well, on the other hand, he's a headhunter, and you
True.
know, your hospitals cost money and so on.
But
Yeah.
morphine?
I mean, to be honest, I have an uncle who self-medicated morphine because he had to.
Yep.
But
I
anyway,
found. I shout from the bathroom. I found morphine.
perfect. I smile a bit. Maybe we'll be able to get out of this scot-free then. I work at unplugging the laptop from the power supply and put it under one arm.
Yep.
And then I go find Amber.
I come out the bathroom before taking the tape recorder,
Yep.
and then I hand Aspen the morphine. You'd probably be better suited to give the guy this than I would be.
Oh, we'll find out. And I head towards the door.
Yep.
And yeah, then I guess we just start headed back towards apartment 1.
Yep.
Directly across the hall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 steps. Yeah, he is still lying there. Seems to be seems not to react to your opening the door.
I carefully approach and look to see if he's still moving.
As you approach, he jumps up. Huh? Oh, it's you. Fuck. Are you already back? And you have the explosives?
Explosives, no. We'll be working on that, but I happen to find some stuff to deal with you right now. Then we'll deal with the explosives. And I show him the bag of morphine.
Yeah, he looks like you did show him his favorite meal. Okay, yeah, that will help, thank you. At least until I get my fix.
Right. Do you know how to administer this yourself?
You're not sure? Yeah, not my first rodeo.
Perfect.
Is my rib looking out? I can't look there.
I look down.
Moment. No. There's a piece
Nope.
of glass in it.
Well, it's not a bone. Though I am curious, what happened to you?
Well, I had a meeting with those guys that they sell all kind of stuff. And for some reason they, well, decided to not want to sell it to me and just take my money anyway. I think if I would be a human, I would be dead by now.
More than likely. All right. Well, I can't really hang around to administer this to you myself. So we're going to go after the explosives. You stay here and try not to bleed out. I smirk at that a little bit.
Will try my best.
And I hand him the morphine.
Yep. He takes it and starts to taking it.
Well, I guess if anything, while that was going on, I would be listening to the tape recorder, trying to see if I could find anything.
Yep. Do you want the information in character or out of character?
We'll make it out of character for speed's sake.
Okay, basically he did tell that the McGee case, how he's calling it, becomes a little bit more complicated, and he had some more information, so he did put this information on his computer.
And I think he didn't put his password in the recording either.
Nope.
Okay, then. Then I guess while Aspen is coming back, Amber relays the information a bit. Turns out this McGee case says, as what's his name is referred to it. Give me a
Carlson.
second. Yes, I was about to. Turns out the McGee case, as Carson has referred to it, has gotten a bit more complicated. There is more information, but it is in that laptop.
I raise an eyebrow, look down at the laptop, and look back at her. Well, I guess that's the best we can do then. I'm trying to think if I want to do what I want to do.
Yep. Also, that reminds me of something. I'm Amber. Or
Yo.
Ken. Amber is into computers and stuff like that, right? That was
Yes.
what you wanted to do for business. Okay, please make an intelligence, what would be fitting for the intelligence, let's say academics check?
Yeah.
Intelligence academics.
Okay, that's good enough. Computers are still a new thing and people don't take security so serious, especially out of character speaking and not in context or not what your character knows, since the internet isn't so going on and so on. Basically, it's rare for people to have a password on their computer, and if it is a password, they most often have a very obvious password or have a very obvious hint for it.
In other words, I'm able to see that there might be a hint to this password.
Yes. But what hint and so on, that I let you figure out. But your character for sure knows that on the laptop or inside the apartment is for sure some kind of point to what the reference or to what the password is.
Alright then.
I guess that means.
Okay,
Let's
thanks.
take one more look around the apartment.
One moment. And thanks for watching, Donut. And, well, you can always finish watching it on YouTube. I will put it on YouTube like the other videos tomorrow. And have a good night of sleep.
Night.
Night. Hopefully you'll hear us again later tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But yeah, sorry. Now continue.
Before we go anywhere, give me just a second.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out if I want to do something to the guy so he forgets that we were there.
It's up to you.
You wanna do Ventrue shenanigans?
Yeah, I mean, I have 4 points in Dominate, so I could.
Yes, you could.
Just a small suggestion.
Well, with 3 points, the 3-point ability is to alter memories. He could try. She could try.
Oh.
I mean.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
Before we leave the apartment, I pause and give it Amber a smile. Wait right here a second. I need to cover our tracks. And I turn back and head towards the guy.
Yep.
And step up to him.
You need to
Just
remind you how it works. You need to look into his eyes and talk to him.
Yeah, that's why I stepped in front of him and I'm just waiting.
Yeah, he looks at you already half asleep. What's now?
And I guess I try to wipe his memories. Like, you.
What exactly do you say to wipe his memories? Well, how exactly do you wipe them?
I stare him in the eyes.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's anything else I have to. I know it's gonna take some blood more than likely, but
No, you need to make a check,
no.
but you need to say basically like in this case it would be something like we were never here would be completely enough for altering memories in this kind of way. What you want to do, so that
Yeah,
he forgets that you were there.
You're gonna forget we were ever here.
Okay, make an wits and subterfuge check.
Oh, good. Let's see how this works.
So I was gonna say, you gotta be careful with things like that. I've screwed myself over one time doing a dominate thing in a different campaign.
So it'll be.
Oh yeah. Yep. He looks at you but seems not to answer.
I smirk, and without saying anything further, I
Yep.
back away and leave the room quietly. There. That should cover our tracks, just in case.
You wanna know out of character for the system how good you did?
Sure.
Yep. You had 3 successes. For 1 success, you could take a memory away for 1 day. So he would remember not this day, but next day would remember again. Second successes would be completely remove a memory, and 3 successes would be changing his memory. So you could have told him that not you were there, but Smiling Jack were there. So
Actually.
no, you already did, so it's too late.
Okay. All I was gonna add was that how he got the morphine. That's it.
It's too late. You can still go in there and try it again.
Nah, that's fine.
You don't want to push your luck.
Nope.
But 2 were definitely enough to take the memory from him that you were ever there. And the morphine, I have no idea where the morphine came from. The point
He'll
is...
probably raise some red flags if anyone from another faction questions him.
Yep.
But
if they don't dominate on their own and are not good in dominate, they will never have figured it out.
All right, let's get out of here.
But wait, the apartment.
Oh, I stopped mid-step. Right, okay. And I head towards the apartment too, all up 3 steps.
I begin to search the apartment for hints on what said password could be.
It's fairly neutral. The only thing out of the norm, so to say, that doesn't really fit in is another poster of Fally Berry in his bedroom. But besides of that, it seems to be fairly normal. Nothing out of the usual.
This guy has an obsession with Halle Berry, doesn't he?
I wish to try the password for Holly Berry.
Sure.
We'll have to set up the laptop.
You for sure first need to get a laptop because Aspen is still holding it.
Can I see that for a second, please? I say, gesturing to the laptop.
I blink and then hand it over.
I then try the password for Halle Berry.
It worked.
Huh. You got a knack for those things, don't you?
Well, I did study it.
I blink and I think for a moment, man, I don't remember any of that. Oh well. And I step up to look over her.
Yeah, you see a desktop, Windows 2000. There's computer thing for where you can go to the disk drive and so on. And there's another folder on the desktop which has no name, or the new folder, And there's the bin. Yeah, bin, I think it's called in English. I use Windows in German, I am sorry.
Look, I use Windows 2, but as soon as you said Windows 2000, I pulled a face.
So yeah, I see.
But that is the right year.
Yeah, I'm imagining it too, like the one with like the hills and the blue background sky.
That's Vista.
XP. No, that was XP.
Is it XP? I thought that was Vista. Oh, well,
No,
whatever.
that was XP. Wait a moment.
Fair enough.
Wait a moment. That was the wrong Windows.
That Windows be like the
1000.
Because I'm thinking the one with the actual Windows logo with the heavy black outline.
The Windows 2000, the standard background was fairly simple, basically. There's Discord server, Discord React. At least I put a picture in off topic.
Okay.
That was the standard Windows 2000.
Oh, my work computer. Okay.
Yeah. Ugh.
I did call it though, the one with like the heavy black outline. You see it on the start button over there.
Yep.
But yeah, it basically looks exactly like that, except that there's a new folder in it. That's called new folder.
Looks like this guy doesn't know much about computers. I hover over to the new folder.
I purse my lips and try not to say anything.
Yep.
Aspen's not very computer literate either. She's used them, but she couldn't work her way around it. Anyway.
But yeah, I double click on the new folder.
Yep. There's many folders. One of the folders has, that spring into your eyes because it's called Mickey.
While Amber's doing that, I straighten up and I look towards the door just in case.
Yep.
And I just watch it.
Yep.
Alright, I double click on the McGee folder.
You find a text file called Notes.
I double click on the notes.
Yeah, you basically it's his notes for the case. A little sum up of what was the case, his steps, so to say, and the last entry was that he had a contact in the local tattoo shop in Santa Monica where he would meet him or contact who knows where he is. And for Aspen, please make a perception alertness check.
Okay. That'd be 6.
Yeah, that's the 2 successes. That's good enough. You hear someone walking down the hallway and apparently going towards the other apartment, and then you hear the voice of the guy you remember already and another person. They seem to talk. You are not able to hear exactly what they are talking, since they seem to have closed the door, but you hear the voices.
I carefully walk towards the apartment 2 door, but I stay within the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
And I just peer towards the apartment 1 door.
Yep. Before I tell you, Amber,
Yeah.
what do you do after you read the notes?
I think I want to glance around to see if there's anything else that we could try and obtain any information for regarding this case.
Oh yeah, I nearly forgot. My bad. Ironically, there is also a note under the last entry of his notes. Do not forget a key to the tattoo shop in bed frame.
Tattoo shop in bed frame. Okay.
Key to the tattoo
Yeah.
shop. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right then. Is that all the information that I can see regarding the McGee case, or?
Well, before that, there was talk to this guy. He heard something about that. Talk to this guy. He had that. Talk to this guy. Did see McGee go into tattoo shop? Found a guy who gave me a key to tattoo shop, and so on. So his steps, so to
All
say.
right. Well, let me rephrase that. Is there an image in the notes regarding this McGee character?
It's a TXT file.
It's just a text file. Okay.
Yeah.
So, no.
Fair enough.
Yep.
All right then. Then
If Kilpatrick had a picture for Carson, Carson has the picture with him.
all right then. Then what I do is I manually put the machine into sleep mode before closing it and heading into the bedroom to grab the key.
Yep, and then we jump to Aspen again. Aspen, I did understand it correctly that you want to listen into the talk with the guy you did gave the medicine to?
Try to, yes.
Yep. For that, give me another perception alertness check, please.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the 1 success. That's good enough. Basically, the guy who was really sent from Mutant now came up, and you figure out that the guy you helped is called Mercurio. And yes, they talk about, well, the same way he told you, hey, you're the guy from Newton. Yeah, I am. He sent me here, yada, 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 yada. I get the explosives. They beat me up. Please bring me my money back. Basically, the same story you already told you. He told you because, well, he doesn't remember telling that to anyone before. And then there is a little bit, okay, and where did you get the morphine from? And yeah, then it seems like they are a little bit confused for a moment, but then Mercurio says something like, I guess I had something, and in my pain I forgot that I took it, and so on.
How do you spell his name?
I write it in Roll20.
Sure.
Mercurio with no. So.
Curio. Okay.
My fingers were faster than my head.
All right. So, having heard all that, I very quietly walk back towards apartment 2.
Yeah, where Amber did find the key in the bed frame. It was basically between bed and mattress.
All right then. Then yeah, as I retrieve the key, I inform Aspen, this is the key to our next destination.
I force a smile. Excellent. We might want to head out there as soon as possible before the real couriers show up.
Agreed.
I
Also,
glanced back towards
Amber,
the door.
you're getting very hungry.
I've noticed.
all those things. Now you have a moment to breathe through, and after all this action, so to say, now you feel really hunger coming through. And the blood, the smell of blood from the floor doesn't make it better. You're hungry. With an A.
Are you doing okay?
Just a little hungry is all.
I nod, looking very serious. We'll get out of here, then we'll get you something to eat, then we'll take care of the rest of it, okay?
Yeah,
Just-
yeah, that would help.
Just stay with me. And try to act natural. I hide my pistol in my waistband, but keep my hand close to it.
Yep.
I put on my best winning smile and I head towards the door. Before I open it, I glance back over my shoulder at her. Natural.
Well, I guess I quickly follow while slightly panting in hunger.
Mm-hmm.
And we open the door and head out.
Yep. How do you want to grab something to eat? I mean, there are people still running around. It's not that late in the night. There are some prostitutes giving their stuff. There's an entrance to the canalization, I'm sure, somewhere. What do you do to get something to eat?
You probably can't travel too far. But that's up to Amber.
Yeah, I know, I'm trying to figure it out. Let's go ahead and... Well, I doubt there are any places that really serve, blood all like that, so what I'm thinking is there an alleyway nearby? Or someone in an alleyway nearby?
After you look around for a bit, yes, you find a lone homeless people sitting there, covered together and so on.
Alone homeless people.
Yep. It
So
seems
there's
like
only one?
he's just sitting on the ground and
Ah.
contemplating life, so to say.
Oh, so just that one guy. Okay.
That one?
Alright then. Well then, upon seeing the guy, I'm like, stop the car for a moment.
I brake as firmly but as controlled as I can.
Hmm.
And I pull over. Without a word, I just unlock the doors.
Nope.
Without a word, I simply step out and head into the alleyway.
Hmm. Yeah, the guy seems to be completely in company of himself, so to say. Doesn't
Dead
really
to the
take
world,
notice of
so to
you.
Dead to the world, so to say.
Yeah, that to do well. That's was a saying I did not know, but it's fitting.
It's essentially catatonic, just totally unresponsive to everything around them.
Basically like that, yeah.
Oh, you said he noticed me?
No, he didn't.
He's
Okay.
essentially catatonic, so he doesn't even know you're there.
I take in a deep breath as quietly as I can before I lunge at him.
Yep. Well, he doesn't. Well, in his state, he doesn't really make a fight or anything. How much blood do you want to drink from him?
4.
4. Okay. You drink 4 blood points. Yep. You are on that now. And also, when you finish, you also feel his pulse getting a little bit weaker already when you finish your drink. It didn't seem that good, so to say. It feels a little bit like you maybe took a little bit too much from him, not sure.
Not sure if I killed him or not. Well, then I guess I pull him up to, let's say, one of the nearby walls,
Yep.
while and then like I guess out of guilt I like pull out a $5 bill or something like that and leave it under his leg.
Okay. Okay.
Just because
Mm.
if he's alive, he can get himself something to eat,
If he's not alive, not your problem, huh?
right?
Yeah, give me a conscience check, please.
A conscience check.
Yes. Wait. Before you do that, let me check something. If, but I think conscience should be what is needed for that. You
Oh,
have that.
of course, I almost forgot to mention. Of course, I lick the wound shut.
I assume so. I assume so. Yeah, conscience. Well, on the the good point thing is you don't get a derangement. The bad thing is you lose a humanity for that.
Oh no!
Oh no.
You basically killed him, and you're pretty sure he's dead. And just giving him $5 won't really save his life after you took too much blood from him.
Oh no.
Oh no! How do I get that humanity back?
There are ways.
Oh,
But it's
no.
harder to gain humanity than to lose humanity.
Oh no!
Poor guy.
I was thinking like, oh no! I didn't think I killed him. Killed him.
Remember, 3 blood points is the limit, is the absolute maximum you can drink from someone without a problem. And you took 4 blood points from him, and he's a homeless guy who was in a catatonic state already. So, yeah.
That's an F.
Right.
Yep.
Oh my god.
But at least you have 4
how
blood
many
points more.
Fs?
You're still
Yeah.
hungry, but not that hungry anymore.
Right.
On the upside.
Well, I mean, my humanity isn't normal anymore now. It's apparently distant.
Well, 6 point is still normal for a human.
Yeah.
So 6 to 8 is a normal human. 4 to 7 is criminals and so on, and 8 and 9 are saints. Yeah, 9 and 10. I mean, my bad.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Well, that happened.
Yep.
Well, yeah. Amber walks back to the car, looking down, and then
You
like,
also have a really oh shit! You realize what you did. That's for sure.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Like, Amber walks into the car or walks to the car with her head down, gets in, and just doesn't say anything, looking away.
I look at her for a couple moments, but I know better than to push it, so I start the car again and drive off.
Yep.
Uh,
Do you want to talk while you drive? I assume to the tattoo shop.
uh, yeah, yeah. I think we're heading towards the guys with the bombs.
The
At
guys
least-
with the bombs.
Okay. Who are we
Oh yeah,
driving towards?
I guess like on the way there, Amber does mention we have to go to the tattoo shop in Santa Monica.
I stop at a stoplight and pull a U-turn without saying anything. Right. My head's still on that guy.
Ah,
Yeah, as we're driving, I kind of look at Amber. Everything okay over there?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh. I purse my lips and try to keep my expression very neutral. All right, just if you change your mind, I'll be right here.
She nods, but still looks away.
Internally, Aspen's like, "Fuck! Now my backup's having a mental breakdown too."
Yep.
But she gives Amber her space, and I guess we drive in silence back towards the tattoo shop. I meant to say.
Yep. You don't drive
tattoo
to the pier where those guys with the explosives are.
You drive to the tattoo shop.
The tattoo shop. Though I imagine going there and potentially ripping some people to shreds might make Amber feel a little better, but
Maybe. It's okay when it's other bad vampires or anything like that, but when she accidentally kills her meal, then she feels guilty.
There's a difference
Yeah.
between killing the innocent and killing someone who wants to rip your throat out, right?
Right.
yeah,
Yep,
that's
yep.
There is
understandable.
a huge and important difference.
Yep, it is. One is self-defense, the other is cold-blood murder.
Yeah. All right, tattoo shop.
Yes. Yeah, you arrive at a tattoo shop without much of a problem.
Okay.
Except for one small thing. It starts to rain.
Oh,
Oh,
that's random. Well, I could have like seen this coming, but at the same time, I guess we didn't check the weather.
yeah. Internally, Aspen's thinking, I wonder how animal like Amber is. Can you smell really good? Is this gonna affect how well she can smell? Are we not gonna be able to track anything?
Is she thinking this, or are you actually saying
no,
this?
this is her. No, she wouldn't be saying this out loud. Talking about Amber while she's right next to her. No, this is just a
That would be
window
rude.
into the mind of Aspen. Just her trying to think, like, is her smelling like a bear too? Or is it just her ears? And I hope she put her claws away. Did she put her claws away? I didn't.
I assumed she put her
Ah.
claws away, at least when she started to do stuff on the laptop. I assumed that she put her claws
Yeah.
away. You didn't mention it, but I assumed so because...
Yeah, that would kind of hinder me if I didn't put my claws away for the laptop.
Yeah,
That's
exactly my
awesome.
fault.
Yeah, pushes an S, there's a hole through the S key now. Well, shit.
Not only the S key, it's a laptop, a hole through the whole motherboard.
Yeah. Knowing that whole situation, you would have punched a hole straight through the hard drive.
Yep.
Anyway,
But yeah, I guess I'm looking at the rain through the car.
Yep. But one thing I really appreciate, the Gangrel is the one who hacks into a laptop.
right?
That's something that
Gangrel
normally
hacker.
doesn't happen, but I highly appreciate it.
Right?
Not the Ventrue.
Well, the Ventrue hacking isn't normally it's Nosferatu or maybe a Bruja or something, but not a Gangrel. Gangrel are normally the guys technology. I want
Yes,
back
this-
to my
this-
go to my trees.
This Gangrel is like the perfect balance between nature and tech.
Yep. Nothing bad with it. Stereotypes are there to
Right?
break them. But yeah, you arrive at the tattoo shop.
Before stepping out, I give one more look towards Amber. You gonna be able to handle this?
Yeah, I think I can.
I nod. All right. Well, one for the money. I give a small smile. Whoop, cheers. Wake up. I say that and my computer screen's going to turn off. Ah, dang it.
But yeah,
Oh yeah.
you
Amber,
go. Sorry, yeah.
I was gonna say Amber steps out the car and then rushes over to the tattoo shop, hoping to get out of the rain quickly.
Yep.
Yeah, I follow.
Yeah, there is a little hood over the entrance, and yeah, there you can stand without getting too much up from the rain.
And
Works.
as there we stand for a moment,
Yep.
I then pull out the key and open the door.
And I put my hand on on the spot where my gun is, and I stay very close behind Amber.
Cum discord.
I need to answer that. Joghurt, kann nicht wirklich, ich bin ja gerade am Stream und Spielleiten. Basically,
German.
I can't come to Discord because I am streaming right now and GMing.
He's ours. You can't have him.
Exactly. But let's have a look quickly there.
Mom
don't
said
know
it's
what
our
that
turn
is.
with the AR.
I don't know.
Mom says it's our turn with a guard.
And hi, Alex. For you, Yogurt is Alex, a good friend of mine.
Okay.
Yep.
It's nice to meet you. You
Nice
can't
to
have
meet
him.
you too.
It's nice to meet you.
Meh. You're not that much of a troll. But yeah, you open the entrance to the tattoo shop.
I wish to look around to see if there are any immediate threats.
Well, that's too loud. That's too
That
loud.
music does not help.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty run down. It maybe was a tattoo shop once. You even see one of those chairs where people sit to get tattooed, but well, it's obvious that it's not open for a while. It seems like completely run down, so to say.
Well,
I see.
Yep.
This is foreboding.
There's also a little stairs downstairs, so to say, and please make both a perception alertness check.
Oh, good.
Perception alertness.
Amber doesn't hear anything, but Aspen, you hear a telephone ring from downstairs.
I love how we keep breaking it. Yeah, we keep breaking the stereotype. The person with the animal ears can't hear a thing,
Only
but
because
the normal person can.
having animal ears and hearing better are two different things.
And we can say Amber's still distracted from what happened earlier.
Fair.
Yep.
I motion towards the stairs.
Yep.
I think there's a telephone ringing down there.
And hi, cons.
Hello, cons.
Hello.
Amber, without saying anything, starts to head down the stairs.
I follow close behind,
Yep.
keeping an eye out.
Yeah, the stairs go down to the basement and it's dark in there.
I
Am I able to use any type of like
There's a plan to see.
animalistic night vision or
You
something like that?
You said you had owls, didn't you?
Yes.
That has no influence in that, but you can use Protein 1 to see in the dark, yes.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Yep, you don't even need to roll anything or spend a blood point for that.
Night vision.
And Aspen,
Yes.
all of a sudden you see a very weak but still visible red light going out from her eyes. They are glowing red.
To you,
I'm
my
getting
eyes just
wide.
glow red.
Yes, your eyes glow red. That's the discipline you are using. And for you, it's a basement. There are some packages, so to say, and nothing much. And there's a telephone on the wall. You know, a landline.
I guess that's what's been ringing.
Yep.
I can't see anything down there.
I gently grab you by the hand so I can guide you. Don't worry, it's me. I'll
I-
guide you through.
I stiffen, but I allow her to do so.
Yep. I assume you go down to the thing.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. As the words. Aspen, you hear the phone noises coming nearer to you, and obviously, Ember, you hear them now too.
There's that phone that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I can't make it out. Is it in front of us somewhere?
It's on a wall nearby.
There's also a lever next to the phone.
Oh, well, that's okay.
That's odd.
It looks like a light lever. Let's put it that way.
Ah,
Oh, okay,
Light
so it's a light switch.
Light switch. Yeah, that was the word. My bad.
I was imagining like some
Old
Frankenstein
medieval lever. No.
ka-chunk.
All right, then I put
Oh,
my
that icon. Sorry.
I put my hand on the lever before turning off before deactivating my protean,
Yep.
and then turn the lights on.
Yep. But still, it was completely dark. All of a sudden, light.
Oh well, that's a relief. I turn and look around the room for
Yep.
the
And
first time.
some packages, and there's the phone still ringing, and yeah.
I head over towards the phone and then very carefully pick it up and put it to my ear.
Moment.
Amber gets a bad feeling for some reason. What? Because
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
no.
bad feeling because
because if this place is run down, this phone shouldn't be ringing.
And one, it shouldn't be ringing. Two, no one's even around.
Yep. And you said you take out the phone, answer the phone, Aspen.
And I
Yeah,
put
Aspen
it,
answers the. Yeah, Aspen puts the phone to her ear.
Yep.
but says nothing.
Yeah, you hear a male voice. Hello.
Hello?
I wanted to
this?
talk to Mr. McGee. I was hoping to reach him at this number here.
Oh, I'm afraid he stepped out. Do you have a message that I can relay to him when he gets back?
Oh well, we had an appointment for a photo shooting, and I was waiting for him, and sadly he did not arrive yet.
Oh, right. I'm really sorry about that. Could you give the address for that photo shoot one last time, just so I can make sure that he goes to the right place?
Of course,
He's really
Gimbel's Prosthetics in the Main Street, Santa Monica.
in Gimbel's Prosthetics, Main Street, Santa Monica.
Gimbel.
Gimbal.
Yep, I write it down.
Gimbal Prosthetics. Gimbal. Yeah. Wonderful. Again, I am so sorry that we the appointment. I'll be sure to really get on his case to make sure he gets there next time.
Wonderful,
Is
wonderful. Sorry, you want to say?
is sometime tomorrow good for you?
Oh, of course, that would be delightful. But also when I have you on my line, you see, I am Mr. Gimbal from Gimbal Prosthetics, and I can hear you. Well, obviously, I guess you are not the same sex as Mr. McGee, so would
Right.
it be very well, could I ask you to come maybe too, so I get some reference material for arms and feet and so on? I would highly appreciate that. You would help me so much with that.
All right. 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. Which is it?
That would be up to you. For Miss, well, I am awake late at night, but well, you know how it is sometimes when you fall into work. But about you, would you be able to come with me? Like I said, you would help me so much with that.
I would be honored to, Mr. Gimbal.
Great. Then I assume you would come soon?
There's a couple things that I have on my plate tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I will give you a call if my schedule opens up. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow.
Great, I mean, looking forward to it.
Excellent. You have a good night now.
You too. And he closes the call. And yes, Concy is smooth.
And I hang up.
Yep.
Well then. I turn and look at Amber. I guess we're secretaries now.
I guess so. Although something does worry me a bit.
What's that?
Given how old this place is, there's a couple things that I know aren't supposed to happen. One of which is the phone.
I nod slowly.
The other, given how old this place is, I'm surprised and also worried that power is still running here.
I nod again. As far as we know, this is the last place our headhunter visited.
So that leaves me to come to two conclusions. Either one, someone is paying for the building to still run power, even though it's basically shut down, or we're not alone. And I'd like to think it's the former.
The way this night's been going, I trail off and I look around the room.
Yeah, the obfuscated Nosferatu you don't see, he looks around too. I'm joking. Just the typical joke in Ventrue and Vampire. No, you don't see much.
Oh god.
That would be funny. Just look around. Hey, there's Nosferatu in the corner looking around with us.
I said you don't see.
I know.
Yes.
Anyway.
No, when you look around, you also see there a little door to another room in the basement. And also a heater unit for heating the room and so on.
I point towards the door. Well, we can either go back the way we came, go mug some people for explosives, or we can see what's behind door number 2.
Oh, we're already this far in. Let's see what's behind door number 2, shall we?
I nod and head towards it.
Yep.
We cautiously head to door number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I make sure my handgun's drawn again.
Yep. You arrive the door without tripping, falling, or tripping into any trap.
Oh, how funny would that be? All this and just Aspen takes just a face dive straight flat on the ground.
Well, I could
I have to
make it
admit,
like
Amber would.
unsuspected and let you make a roll if you're able to walk over there. Maybe you trip.
No, let's not do that. Because if you all of a sudden were like roll, like, oh no.
Yeah, when I hear roll, I get scared, especially from like some of the other role-playing sessions that I've been in lately.
Oh,
Look, I got scared when we entered the last place, and Agar's first thing was roll for perception.
We, uh, we check. Well, I'd like to check the door to see if it's locked.
no, it's not locked.
Then I would like to gently and carefully push the door open.
Cons, they're vampires that don't breathe.
Yeah, no.
Fail or succeed, it doesn't matter.
Exactly, yep. Yeah, you open the door carefully, the light from the basement room floods in, and the first thing you see is a bed. And a small light that comes through the door.
I would like to carefully close the door and gesture for Amber to turn the lights out.
Do you mean Aspen?
Well, actually, yeah, I'm sorry.
Just read yourself. Man, that murder affected you a lot more than I thought it would.
But yeah, before I close the door, do I see a body there?
No.
Fair enough, either way.
Still,
Aspen,
And it also, it smells not like a body or something, it just smells like old clothes.
I nod without saying anything.
And yes, Con, they could.
Back step towards the wall, and looking a little uncomfortable, I turn the lights off.
Yep.
I gently open the door again, and this time I take a better look around the room.
So you activate your glowing eyes again.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. Well, Aspen, you see there's the red light again. The red glowing of the eyes. And Amber, you see, well, it's a bed. There's also a little, not really kitchen, but a little sink and a heating place in the room, and also a toilet. It looks like it was a back room for the tattoo studio, and now the owner basically lives here.
But is anyone in there?
No, I would have mentioned it.
Fair enough. Amber then says, "You can turn the lights on now."
And with some
yes.
relief, I turn the lights back on.
And yes, I turn off my Protean.
Yep.
I saw an area in here that looked a little lived in, so I wanted to make sure that no one was there before, alerting to others to our presence here.
Fair enough.
And Cons, only if the guy who made the holy water has true faith. So he's not just a Christian because he was a Christian, all right, but he really, really believes in it, and he really, really believes in that this water is holy, then it can hurt him. But normal holy water from a church, nah.
Yeah, before you'd been dealing with an angry vampire. Now you're dealing with an angry vampire who's wet.
Exactly. Wasn't that how I said it in the cheat sheet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, vampire hunters, for example. But true faith in the world of darkness isn't limited to religion. It could also be when you are really, really, really into money. Then your credit card could become a symbol of your true faith. Or the other way, communism, and the communistic manifesto could work as that too.
Oh
still
god,
didn't realize
Yes, yes.
just uttering the word Communist Manifesto, and then the vampire's ears would start bleeding or something like that.
Not like that. He would feel unease and so on.
Communist Manifesto, you shut your mouth. Anyway, I walk up towards Amber and peer inside the room.
Yep, for you
Any
the
sign
same,
that
but
anyone,
in shadows.
any sign anyone's lived in there recently?
It seems to be vacationed for. Let me say it this way. There's some garbage from food in the bin. It looks a few days old.
I look around the room. It's like someone's bolt hole.
Well, I guess the easiest solution would be there's squatters here.
Waters or this McGee hid out here for a little while.
Makes sense if people are calling for them.
Yeah. If someone like Mr. Kilpatrick's looking for him as well. I pause and put a hand on my chin, thinking. Not sure this has anything to do with what we need, but this is very strange.
What was that call that you were on the phone about anyway? I heard something about a prosthetic something.
I wave a hand without turning around. Oh, someone calling for Mr. McGee wanting to do a photo shoot for prosthetics. Something like that. I don't know how much value we can put into that, but obviously he was supposed to go there today, and he didn't. So either he's in the wind somewhere, and so is our Carson fellow, or he's in the ground.
But while
Well,
you
I mean,
think, I would say let's make a short break to get some more drinks and make a little toilet break and so on.
Yeah, I really have to use
I-
the bathroom.
You could have said all the time that you want to make a toilet break.
Oh, this is interesting.
well, I have to make a quick call myself, so
All right,
Yep.
I'm gonna make myself some coffee, I think.
Yep, that was exactly what I planned to do too. I was sitting here. I need something to drink. I want to have another coffee. I want to have another coffee. I want to have another coffee. You know how it is with concentration and coffee.
Yeah. I gotta concentrate. I need something. This is coffee. This is coffee.
And Cons, to answer your question, he would really be extreme with meat for that. Like, he would really, his whole world and belief system would revolve around meat. Even more extreme than the extreme vegans are. It would really be on the Spanish Inquisition level of fate, but in terms of meat. And welcome back, Alex. We are making a short toilet break and be right back. Or in my case, making a quick coffee.
Okay. Coffee. You dare eat tofu, you heathen! Hi, Jojo. Oh, stuck in a basement. Oh, hoping Amber doesn't get too much crazier. I need my muscle, you know? I'm just a poor little fledgling Ventrue. Well, I am. No. No. Like, I I need my Gangrel bodyguard. Because if we get into an altercation, I have a gun. And to answer your question about where we're from, I'm from the Midwest US. Bro, you need to get them gains, bro. Yes. This thing is taking place in San Francisco? Yeah. So yes, I have gun. Oh. It's almost midnight for you guys, isn't it? Not entirely true, cons, but also not inaccurate. Fair enough. That's why I'm glad I don't go to college anymore. Yeah, that's because ammunition is taxed to hell. What? Yeah. There's a reason for that, cons, but I won't get into that on this stream because
I'm back.
gun rights. You want to start people
What?
raging, talk about gun rights, so we won't go that way.
Yeah. Yeah, and also Twitch is a little bit direct with this kind of stuff.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
when
why I'm not.
Yep. When you say the wrong
maybe
things on Twitch, you lose your account very easily, so yeah.
Yeah, no. We will not go down that route.
Nope. So, Cam is still doing thing? Or is he showing
I
back already?
believe he's still on a call.
Ah, right,
So-
he said, yeah.
Yeah, so we're just
Yeah,
taking a break.
yeah, that's for sure. I know that we're taking a break. But yeah, Ken is
Just wanna
still
make
on
sure.
his way. And yeah, pepper spray is what we can buy here. But even with pepper spray, it depends. Germany, you can't buy pepper spray with the intention to use it for humans. It's only allowed to use it on animals. But on the other hand, if you have to have it on you and you are in a case of self-defense, then you can use it.
Fair enough.
That's because Alex did say something about pepper spray in Germany. To sum it up completely without the other things. But also, to be honest, the quests you're on right now are taken directly from Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines from the video game.
Okay.
Yep. Well, or to be more precise, I put them into my quests because I thought they are fitting so well into it, and why making something up when you have something that would work perfectly for what you need?
I mean, it's fine. I've never really played the game anyway, so it's...
Yeah, that's the benefit I have. Even if I have the feeling when somebody would watch it later on YouTube and did play the game who's now, why are you copying this? No, that's not how it is in the game. Yeah, I know it's not how it is in the game. I'm changing it because I'm not copying the game. I'm taking inspiration by the game.
Yeah, and we're not... Our narrative isn't set on rails. Ken and I can do...
Exactly.
Or Amber and I can do some very different things.
Yep. And Alex, I'm doing YouTube. Team for what? You do YouTube. Okay, my bad. Looking forward to it. And cons, not completely bald, but buzzcut, yeah.
I is back.
Welcome back.
Bait.
Thank you.
So then, I would say let's continue when everybody is back.
Yeah.
And I was here. Come on, water cooker, do faster. I don't want him to wait. And then I forgot that Ken was having a call.
Yeah.
Yep, no problem. Yeah, Phantom to talk to our viewers.
Yeah. Yeah, had to tell cons no.
What was
Other than that-
Khan's up to this time?
Talking about guns in the US.
Zerstörer, ja, wir sprechen hier Englisch in dem, weil die beiden kein Deutsch sprechen. And for you to, the Zerstörer did realize that we are talking a language he doesn't, a different language than him, and I explained to him, yeah, we are speaking English here because you guys don't know German.
Right.
Yep.
I'm still planning on relearning it, but that's going to take a long time.
And I'm always willing to learn.
I know. But also, I
But
think
you-
it would take years until you would have a level where you can play roleplay in German.
Fair.
Yeah, I mean, learning a language to this level can take some time.
I mean, Anya español es del pequeño.
I did not understand that.
I speak a little bit of Spanish.
Yeah, he basically said I speak a little bit of Spanish.
Yeah. But yeah, back into business, I would say.
Yeah.
Yep.
So-
You wanted to decide what you do next after you figured out more or less there's a place where someone is lived and so on.
Yeah. Well, we currently have two options.
And
We can
thanks
either
for the follow.
We can either one check on whatever your Primogene wanted us to check on, or two, we can head to whatever that mission is, or not that mission, that appointment is.
I think for a moment. Well, that can wait until tomorrow, to be honest. But if these guys have anything to do with what happened at Golia's, we don't want them to escape too quickly. So we should probably go and check on these guys.
Do we have a location?
I believe there was one given to us. Yeah, it was down in. This is out of character, by the way. It was down some sort of docks, wasn't it?
Yep, the Santa Monica Piers is what you see on the picture right now. And there are also some cliffs, and there was apparently a house on the cliffs next to the pier on the beach.
Yeah, that.
Alright then, so we'll probably be heading to the cliffs and the pier then?
Yep.
Or the house on the cliffs and the piers?
Yep, to go there from the... Well, you both lived in LA a little bit. You know, there's a little... From a garage, there's a part that goes under the pier, so to say, where there's an where it goes up to the pier, to the cliffs, and you are pretty sure that's the place where what I meant.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well then, let's go check that place out then.
But basically what I want to say, you need to park your car in a garage thingy, and in the garage is the entrance to that part of the beach.
Fair enough.
Yep. Yep.
I nod, turn off the lights, and sort of feel my way back towards the stairs. Probably don't want to leave a light on if that's supposed to be turned off.
Right. I activate my Protean to see in the dark.
Yep.
And as I see Aspen fumbling through the dark,
Yep.
I inform her, I'm grabbing your hand now. I then grab her hand and guide her to the exit.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
No problem.
And
I then... Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I look around to make sure we didn't disturb anything else and head towards the door.
Yep. And you are back on the streets of Santa Monica.
Well, let's go park the car.
Yeah.
Then head
So-
to the car. I
Head to the
try
car.
Mm-hmm.
What was that, Ken?
I was gonna say I would run there to try and avoid getting any more wet.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen
Yeah.
to have anything to keep us out of the rain, would you?
Might have to look in the trunk. We'll have to wait until we get to the garage. So
That's fine.
we get in, and I guess we drive towards the garage by the pier.
Yep, no problem. And you shall arrive there without much of a hassle.
Yay!
Yay!
Yep, I assume you parked the car?
Yep.
Yeah, we parked the car in the garage.
After we
I-
park the car... Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh no, please, after you.
No, I insist.
Guys.
Okay. I could have made it worse and said ladies first, but
You're both ladies. But at least in character you are.
Right.
thankfully,
It's man.
that's Matthew.
Back into character. before we,
That's...
before we said
that's
something that's not
Madame
allowed on
you.
Twitch.
Yeah. So I step out and I pop the trunk to the car, look to see if we have anything to keep Amber safe from the rain.
Yeah,
Horrible.
it's in a garage, so there's a roof on top of you and so on.
No, I mean anything that we have in the car.
Ah,
to
you
help.
mean yeah, there's oh, one moment. Need to look the word
I mean,
up.
umbrella?
Yes. You have an umbrella in your car. That was the word I wanted to look up.
Moist.
Why do I always forget so basic words like that? What's going on?
Yeah. The American
You'll have to
language.
you'll have to come back to You'll have to hang out with us again more often so you can relearn some of these basic words again.
Well,
I mean, to be fair, the American language is
Constantly changing.
the American language.
yeah, American version of English.
American English, yeah. I just wanted to say, don't you mean the English language?
Because I was about to say, isn't American English still Old English? Just
Southern American English with the y'all and so on. That's with the original British English.
Well,
Which
ain't
means
that-
Washington had a Southern drawl.
All right then.
Yep. Now imagine the Constitution read in with the Southern drawl and so on.
it's all right, y'all.
Today I learned George Washington probably started sentences with "Well, howdy there, y'all." Anyway,
Yes.
Yes, we have a big umbrella, small umbrella, two
Big
umbrellas.
big enough for the both of you.
Perfect.
I hold it up and just smile. It's like James thinks of everything.
A very reliable fellow, that is.
I try not to look too proud about that.
It's already too late. We can see the pride beaming from your face.
Aspen Saya did choose well when he did decide on whom he teach her how to ghoul someone.
Yeah. Yeah, I unfurl the umbrella.
Yep. And walk down the stairs to the thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as we walk, I kind of tell Aspen, so these guys
Amber.
are the Amber. Yes, Aspen, listen to me, Aspen. No, Amber. I tell Amber. So if these guys are the guys that broke into Golia's place, they probably a rough sort. So how about this? How about we play the whole lost traveler thing? Lost tourist. See how far that gets us.
If Amber had glasses, she would just pull them down slightly and say, "This late at night."
Look, we got. I look at her with a bit of a smirk. Very lost tourists. But then I shrug. You can always go in guns blazing and hope we don't get shot first.
Fair enough. We'll try this lost tourist idea. Your plan, your lead.
I nod and we head out.
Well, you reach the end of the stairs. There's still somewhat of a hallway to the beach. And you see on the beach also already the shimmer of a fire. From the light, it looks like a bigger fire, so to say.
A fire?
Yes,
Fire.
fire.
Well, we might be scratching the whole tourist thing after all.
But remember, the house he said was on the cliffs. This is
Yeah.
down on the beach level. So it's for sure not those guys.
We'll have to see.
It's probably some hooligans messing around with fire.
I, without knowing full well the irony, give Amber the same look she just gave me. At 2 in the morning.
Yep. I assume you continue walk towards the beach?
Yes.
Yep. As you arrive the end of the hallway, you see there's a group of people, 3 guys and a woman standing around the fire. There's also a radio playing some pop music. And the girl turns around, runs towards you, points towards metal stairs on the cliff. The guys you're looking for, they're up there.
I freeze. Excuse me?
Oh, sorry, I forgot what I said. I have this moment sometimes.
I blink. All right, no problem.
She nods,
I-
looks at you.
I give Amber a look.
I also give you a look.
So I take a moment and I smile. Well, thanks. I'll be sure to say hi to whoever's upstairs.
She nods, be careful.
I raise an eyebrow. Why so?
I don't know. It's since this happened, since I became what I am, I have those I don't know how to describe it. It's not feelings, it's also not yeah, it's like I knew that something has happened, but I only knew it as soon as I talk about it.
I purse my lips and then nod. Thank
Amber, Amber gives Aspen a look and then a nod.
you. You can go back to your friends now. Well,
Thank you very much.
She looks at you, nods, wants to turn around, and then has again this weird expression she had before. You maybe want to talk to them. They are lost souls. And then she just goes without even realizing that she maybe did say something.
I just stare after her for a little bit.
I love this character.
Was she talking about those two or
Amber just says, sounds like it's potentially a Malkavian. We might want to heed her advice.
I nod. All right. Well, guess we go up the stairs then.
Okay. Yeah, the stairs, it's around, let me quickly translate it. Oh, wait, I don't need to translate it in my head. I can just Google translate it. Meter to feet. So, it's around 60 feet up those stairs.
Oh wow, I had to
Yep.
climb.
Yep. But yeah, you reach it, and then you see up there, well, it's one of those cliffs that are a little up there. There would also be a street going there, but it's obvious the direct way is over the beach. There's also it's a house. There's light from it. There's a white fence with an entrance, and in front of the entrance there's a guy with crossed arms, with nothing. He's wearing nothing on his upside, only a jeans and muscles, to put it that way. You instantly see this guy's buff.
Oh, so he's a bro dude, bro.
Yeah,
And bro.
basically bro to bro. Yep.
Take it, that's the door, man. I say under my breath.
Looks like... I guess the best way is to try and heed the advice given.
Go and talk to him.
Maybe she
Yeah.
was talking about the guys she was with.
Listen,
Yeah, that.
listen, it's a sign.
I look back at Amber. Maybe we should go socialize a little bit first. I look back at the big guy.
Hmm?
I get the feeling it's gonna get ugly if we go over there right now.
Then what do you suggest we do?
I think for a moment. Yeah, let's go back. That's what we do. Go back down the stairs and head.
Back down the stairs. Retreat. Retreat.
There's a Chad. We can't do anything about that.
We are undead vampires who can transform ourselves in animals and drink them and drink people's blood. But this chat guy, no.
No.
This
Fall back.
Proticus Maximus. Bro.
If we walked up to him and he turned and goes, "Bruh," I'd be like, "Nope, we're leaving."
But yeah, you're going back down.
Yes.
Back downstairs, they head towards the bonfire.
Yeah. You see also now when you're going down, the people standing there with the woman a little bit better. There's a smaller guy in a band shirt, a guy dressed pretty casually, and one guy who screams basically surfer dude.
Let's. I guess I would like to roll perception just in case.
Okay, perception. For what exactly?
To see if they are potentially threats.
So in a way of are they able to beat me up, or in a way of are they intend to beat me up?
Do they intend to beat me up?
Okay,
Like,
that's perception empathy.
okay.
Yep.
I would like to roll to see if they are one of us.
No, for what do you want to look exactly? Okay, also Phantom, you can already roll while Phantom can things. God damn it, my words.
Oh shit.
I want to try and figure out a telltale sign without having a telltale sign. Because it's not like I can see their auras or anything like that.
To help you a little bit, breathing would be a possibility.
Yes, I'd like to see if they are all breathing.
Yep, perception alertness, and Phantom, I will tell you soon what you see.
I'm gonna assume I don't see much. Not with a roll like that.
You botched. That's what I say.
Oh, cool.
For you, Ken, they don't breathe. And for you, Phantom, they make the. Well, you remember this girl from the last round?
Avalona?
No, from the last round, where you met.
Redhead.
Fucking Camarilla, how dare you try and
Exactly.
be... how dare you try and be better than the Anarchs?
Exactly, like compared to her, well, no, compared to them, she would be the nicest person on earth and would never hurt you.
Oh god.
That's
So
the impression you have of those guys.
I see them and I immediately feel threatened by them.
Yes, they want to see you dead. Basically, is the the feeling the impression you have from them, while they are standing there relaxed and seem to be in their thoughts and thinking about stuff, making a little depressed look and so on. They are clearly want to kill you.
Look at those guys, the way they stand there, just like, oh, life's miserable. Assholes.
Yep, basically like that.
Meanwhile, Amber just walks up.
Yep.
I'm staying just far enough back that I'm behind Amber, but still close enough that she's not getting wet.
Yep. To who do you want to step up? Ken.
Who looks the most interesting?
There's Surfer Bro,
I mean, considering that...
and Bro.
I mean, there's Surfer Bro, there's Future Girl.
There's
Suit Bro.
a band girl and band shirt bro, and there's normal bro.
There's Suit Bro, there's Normal Guy, there's
No, not suit.
Surfer Bro.
No, one is normal clothes, one is in a band shirt, and one is surfer dude.
Okay, so there's
And the girl.
Normal Guy, Band Bro, and Surfer Dude.
Yep, and the woman.
Yep.
And then Future Girl.
And future girl, yep.
And to me, it's murderer, 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 and murderer.
Yep.
No. Murderer, and potential genocide.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's also Amber.
And there's Amber.
And homicide.
Yeah.
And Amber.
But yeah, to who do you go, Amber?
I would like to socialize with Band Bro.
Okay, you go to Band Bro. What do you do?
Well, one, I say hi, and
E-
two, I
evening.
wonder how he's. Hmm?
He
Oh,
says,
sorry.
evening.
How close are we to the bonfire, by the way?
6-ish feet.
So close enough to feel the heat of it.
Yeah, close enough to feel the heat, not close enough to feel threatened. It's a little bit unease, like you would stand next to a cliff, but you're standing far enough that you don't have that you are not afraid to fall off the cliff. To put that comparison,
Close enough to feel the adrenaline, but not enough to like panic.
exactly.
So, this is quite the bonfire party you guys are having. Or at least that's what I assume it is.
Yes.
I just
Shy
continue
one?
to survey
he's
all three of them.
Hmm?
I just continue to survey all three of
Yep.
them.
And he seems to have a pretty extreme case of stuttering.
Oh,
Yep.
the poor lad. But yeah, I determined that as being shy. Oof.
Not necessarily.
You're quite the shy one, aren't you?
Maybe.
Oh, I
The
guess.
surfer dude walks up to you. Hey, I know that's probably your area, but we don't want to stand in anybody's ways. We just want to be in peace. Leave us. Uh, Please don't make any problems.
Oh no, we mean no harm.
You don't? He also has an extreme, strong Australian accent that I can't reproduce.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I continue not to say anything, but I take a step or two behind Amber to put her between me and Surfer Bro.
Yep. But yeah, he said, you don't?
Yeah, no. If anything, we just came to ask a couple questions to some people before taking care of some business for the night.
I think that's where we can't help you. I mean, most of us are new to the state. Who am I kidding? We are damned vampires, aren't we?
I nod.
It's most of us here. I don't know. We are coming from here and there, and it seems like everywhere we go, people seem to see us as some form of sign of the end of the world or something that all doesn't make any sense.
How young are you?
Me, I'm a few weeks.
I know what this means, but Amber might not, but also might.
What do you think? What do you think what it means?
I can't remember the term for it, but isn't it like one of those
Yeah.
oh god, I can't even remember the name of it right now, but I know what it is.
You mean high generation number?
No, not I mean yes, but not exactly.
I think I
Like
know
one
what
of
you mean.
those people who like feed on them and then just leave them.
Ah, that's what you mean. Maybe. Maybe he's a caitiff.
Yeah, I feel like several of them are just caitiffs. Ooh, I feel so bad.
Especially since every Gangrel basically starts as a caitiff.
Right?
So you should just feel as home at home.
I do. Or she does.
But yeah, what do you
Do,
answer him?
do you not have any sires?
Sire, well, well, she was missing somewhere. wanted to look for her sire, and then I did not see her anymore. It's
Were
only
all
if
of you
you...
from the
Sorry?
Were all of you from the same person, or?
No, we are from different. Here, Ruko's here. He looks at the stuttering guy. He is from Detroit. Apparently, it's even worse than it's here.
Fuck. I kind of know what to say, but don't wanna. Actually, which thing is this? Like,
I'm Copper, not Rukas. My bad.
well, Can I give them a quick rundown on not breaching the Masquerade?
If you want to, you can.
Yes, I'd like to do that.
Then do it. I don't know what should hinder you from that.
I do that.
Then do it.
In character?
Yes.
I don't know all the rules. I don't know all the rules offhand.
About the masqueraders, basically, don't let humans see you. Don't let humans know that what you are.
Okay then. Well, I will say this for now. Try to watch each other's backs, and don't let humans figure out what you are.
Yeah, I figured that would be the best. The other guy, the normal guy, also looks at you. I have a question.
Yes.
If the head vampire dies, do we become human again?
I'm afraid it's not that simple.
Oh, Aspen, what do you do? I mean, it was for only the first impression you had from them. You can always
True.
come to new conclusions when you listen to them and watch them. So
Yeah,
you don't... Sorry?
watching them, I think maybe that my opinions kind of turned from them being the absolute death of me to more like what's the word? Delinquents.
Delinquents?
So
I don't know the word, to be honest. Or I forgot the word.
it's more like a street thug.
Ah,
Like they don't really care about the rules. They're just looking after themselves.
yeah.
But she's softening. Where where did you three come from? How did you get here?
Well, I came here for the surf events, Still shirtless guy. you know, Serving and so on, and then I met the skill Lily, and yeah, one thing left to the other, and that's where I am now.
I glanced towards the girl.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention she's Hispanic, by the way, if that's
Hispanic,
important. Yeah, maybe it helps
only
to paint a picture in your head, so for how she
yeah,
looks.
only so far as to imagine her. Yeah.
Yeah. She looks at you a little bit. I don't want to talk about it.
I looked at towards the other three, but keep my attention
Other
on her.
two, you mean?
Other two.
Yeah, Copper and
Right.
Julius.
Copper and Julius, and then I looked back towards her. So you're not their sire? Why are they with you?
I did find them, and I knew where they were, and that it helps to be in a group. I don't know from where.
I frown a bit. I see.
Amber taps on Aspen's shoulder
Yeah,
before bringing her a little bit close.
I look to her.
Well, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with them? We can't just abandon them.
The Zephyr dude also looks at you. To be honest, I also want to know what happened to Lily. I mean, if I understood it correctly, she wanted to have me on her side, and now she's gone.
I think for a long time, and I look at him. Did this Lily mention what clan she is with?
Clan? No, I don't... See, that's the point. We don't even know what clan we are, and Lily never said anything about a clan either.
Oh my god. Amber...
Apparently,
I feel like
her sire didn't explain much to her.
I feel like this should be an Amber moment where she just kind of like says, it's best for you to try and figure out what clan you feel you belong to. Since she's somewhat still trying to figure that out herself.
Well, no, she knows what she is after the year her sire took her in and explained everything.
I know. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
she's still trying to figure
out.
Sorry?
Yeah, like she was given a choice and she feels like, you know, like those who are still young could still have a chance to choose themselves
Just
as well.
play out whatever you think she would do.
Fair enough, alright.
You don't need to explain what she would do, just do it.
I know.
Even if my character, that's what my character would do, is somewhat of a mean, but it's also the most important thing.
Fair.
I mean,
Alright,
this is obviously a group that Amber would resonate with very strongly.
Yep.
Right?
Yes, so play your character.
Alright then. Well then, yeah, Amber said it. Okay. Well, I will tell you this. You still have an opportunity to figure out what clan you feel you belong to. There are many who will try to sway you from one clan to another, but ultimately it's your choice.
That's not how clans work. That's not how clans work.
I know, but still.
Okay.
She's trying to be nice.
Okay, yeah.
She is trying to be nice, but
Yep.
like as of now, they're basically like, who knows who they belong to, and based off of whichever lore we're going with, they're might as well as good as dead.
Yeah. Julius also looks at you. I heard someone talk to us about that thin blood.
Thin blood?
He nods.
It,
And Emma,
Those
you
who
did
are-
hear the term from your sire. Apparently, Finbloods are vampires who are so far away from the source, whatever the source of vampirism is, that they basically are more human than vampires. Some of them don't even have a clan. There are even rumors that some of them can make children, let's say, the human way.
I was just about to explain that actually.
Oh, okay. Sorry, next time I just ask if you know what it is. Okay.
You good? Yeah, I relay that information to Aspen.
Aspen's trying very hard not to frown by this point.
To be honest, at another generation or two, and they basically wouldn't even be considered vampires anymore.
That's also something Finbloods most of the time can't even make vampires.
I look down, then I look back up at Amber. Well, what do you want to do about them?
Well, I don't want to just leave them here for dead.
And Zephyr looks at you. Well, we are used to just going somewhere else if someone comes and says that this is his territory, domain. There was a term for it. It happened a few times to us that we needed to go somewhere else. We lost some friends of that because of that.
As much as I'd love to tell them they could stay at the apartment, it's getting a little
Cramped. Yep.
it was already a little overfull with you and Susan and Sarah.
I apologize.
I
The-
I wave it off.
Ember then looks towards the Thin Bloods.
The way I see it, you have a couple options, and one of those options could yield a couple different results. You could go and announce your presence to the prince. Of course, that could end up in you not being around much longer. Or it could end up with you being taught a little bit more of how everything works. Or you could try and fend for yourselves. At least until you find someone who may be able to take you under their wing.
Then not.
I'm still quiet for a very long time, then I breathe a very heavy sigh. Look, we don't have much in the way of resources right now. Best I can do for each of you is maybe offer you a place to stay a night or two.
He looks at the group a little bit and then looks to you. Apparently he's somewhat of a... Well, Server Dude is... He also introduced him in the group, so let's just change the name. He's E.
Sure.
Yep. He
He's- what's his name?
E. The letter.
E. Okay.
Yep. Just E. I write that down. Names down. One moment.
Okay. Rosa, Copper, Julius, and E.
Yep. Julius is the stutterer, E is Server Dude, and Copper is normal. But yeah, he explains we have a place that's not here. We are just hanging out here, so to say, so people don't find our place anymore. But if you could look out for Lily, that would be... I would really thank you much for that.
I nod. Can you give us a description of her?
She's young, red hair. She, yeah, good looking. She's a beautiful. I mean, you know the flower lily. That's basically a good description of her. She was often in the diner. That's where we met. Maybe you want to start there.
I raise I raise both eyebrows at that.
Yep.
Does she happen to have a bit of a temper?
No, she is completely calm. You also know the other red hat you probably mean. I remember which one you mean.
Yeah.
She had the name Damsel.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, you never know.
He nods, but no, she's not aggressive or anything.
Understood.
Yep. The Surfside Diner, that's where I met her and where she apparently was, hanging out most of the time. Maybe someone knows there where she did go.
I nod. Well,
We'll keep an ear out.
He nods, thank you.
I look.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I immediately got an idea when, a little bit after Phantom mentioned something,
Ovu?
and I'm kind of wanting to act on it.
Ovu? What idea would that be?
I'm going to act on it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Now, if you happen to be wanting to look for some work,
Oh, there we go.
He looks at you.
I am currently going to be opening up a shop soon. And of course, there's going to be a lot of work coming in, so I can show you how to work with some of the product that I'll be working with soon.
Yeah, he looks at you. What kind of product would that be?
Well, technology is advancing, so
I never had anything to do with computers, but I guess I could try. Would be better than just, sitting around and waiting for the sun and then going to sleep and repeat the next night.
wonderful. I'll hopefully be able to contact you some way soon.
We most of the time hang out here. If we need to leave, I will try to leave a message here somehow.
Okay. Then for now, we'll keep an ear out and an eye out for Lily.
He nods. Also, you don't even need a perception alertness check for that. Perception empathy, I mean. He is clearly in love with Lily. And we are back. Hopefully.
Checking. Yep,
Welcome
yep.
back. Yep,
Uh,
we are alive.
Yeah.
And we lost only a little bit. I think I even know what the problem is. I wanted to see who's online, user in chat, and I clicked on refresh chat, and apparently I think that made a mistake. Because that was pretty
okay.
much the same time, more or less, when we did go offline, so I think there's a connection.
Yeah, probably.
Yep, that could be the problem.
Whew. I'm glad I checked.
You did good.
Yep, and also what was that ping in the background? You hear the ping, and then you said 1 moment. Did you have some form of alarm for the stream, or?
No, that
Who?
I have your stream open at the same time.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah,
so
same.
I went and looked, and I saw the viewers there was no viewers. All the time was zeroed out. Wait a minute.
Yeah, well. But yeah, then for what happened, you did go up there, you made a perception empathy check on the dude bro and on the guard, and he's basically one of those dude bro dudes who have no problem harming you when you give him a reason. That was basically what
Fair
was
enough.
left. What was missing.
All right. So definitely a threat.
Yes. Well, on the other hand, if you're smart, he doesn't need to be a threat.
True.
Right, because I'm like, there are two ways we can go about this. We can either just kill him outright, or try and convince him that we belong there.
Yep. And now, what do you do?
I say we go the passive route. And how do we want to approach this guy?
Can't tell you.
I know.
Well, we could just say we're here for the meeting, I guess.
I raise an eyebrow at her, and then think about it for a second and shrug. Quite possibly, if these guys are working for Daniel. Mr. Daniel Houghton?
Houghton.
Houghton.
Yep.
Houghton.
At least that's how I pronounce it.
Yeah.
Houston?
Not Houston.
His
Houghton.
name- Houghton? Newton? Fewton?
That's the fun
Sorry.
thing with English. There's so many ways you can pronounce things.
Yeah, let's work that angle then, shall we? Let's go have a meeting with a bunch of bomb-wielding lunatics. I
If
smile.
it doesn't go... Of course, if it doesn't go south, I can always go for the jugular.
I say while holding my fingers up.
Fair enough. And I step forward towards dude, bro, dude.
Yeah, he looks at you.
Bro, dude, bro.
What do you want? With the
Are you-
not up and so on.
Well, I
say we're here for the gathering.
Gathering? Fuck you talking about?
I pout a little bit. Darn, I thought I could have sworn Mr. Houghton said this was the place.
He looks at you, don't know who you're talking about. But if you know what's good for you, then go.
I want to do a perception check to see if he's breathing,
Yep, perception alertness.
which would be
6, if I remember correctly.
yeah.
Yes, he is breathing.
Okay. Alrighty then. Then in that case, I want to try to dominate things.
Okay, what kind of dominate do you want to use?
What were the skills again? I know I can replace his memories.
Yeah, that would be dominate 2. Every. With dominate 1, you can give him 1 word order. With dominate 2, you can... most of the people use it like Jedi Mind Trick, but it's more like Inception. And 4 would take a longer time to condition someone and so on, basically completely control them, but that takes multiple dominations over a few nights.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's...
So basically the best would be one of the first 3.
Yeah, I would say... I can't really think of a one-word order to make him get out of the way.
well, I would say stand down, but that's 2 words.
Yeah, I was going to say go home. That's 2 words.
Yeah, I remember this one situation. I only heard about it. I wasn't there. There was a group of players. They were attacked by a werewolf. The Ventrue and
I got it.
the Ventrue and the group thought he was very smart and dominated the werewolf with the word "sit." Werewolf did sit down, did stand up, continued running towards them.
I got it. Your one word could be flee.
Oh, yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? Okay. But then he might come back.
Of course, flee means to get out of that area, so...
But once he's done that, he might come back.
I mean,
Depends
what
on
might
how quick we are with this whole thing.
Right.
What if I attempt to just place his memories to think that someone just stole his wallet and ran off with it?
That's you can try that if you want to. What?
Uh,
But also, you see also behind him through the lights there are definitely more people in the house. So maybe you want him to let you in. To give you a little hint.
I want to do what?
Maybe you wanna make him to let you in.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, number 2 or 3, I guess. One of the
Probably-
two.
2 would be
Number
probably more helpful.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the suggestion.
Mm.
Level 2 dominate suggestion.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll do suggestion to make him.
Okay, what words do you exactly use for that?
Is there a limit on how many words I can
No,
use?
no.
Okay. All right. I
You
would use
just
something
need
along.
consistent eye contact to him.
Okay. In that case, I would step up to him so that he would probably look at me.
Yep. He's also
And-
trying to be intimidating and guarding and so on, so he definitely holds the eye contact.
Too close, really, to just backhand me across the street. But I get up close to him and I tell him we're friends. You want to let us in?
Okay, make a manipulation leadership check. And
Let's.
also,
I
don't
think-
forget you have an, how's it called, merit? If I remember correctly, let me quickly look it up. Do you have, yes, you have, so you get 2 additional dice.
Oh.
Yep.
So let's see. It was perception.
No,
Or
manipulation and leadership, and 2 more.
So let's see. Manipulation. Oh, God, that's so many die. So let's see.
Well, on the other
Or-
day, I was helping a fellow GM and played a fighter NPC. I had 11 dice for attack.
I'm pretty sure that's 9 dice.
Let me confirm that.
Leadership?
Yeah, 9 dice.
Oh, boy.
Okay. What exactly were the words again?
We're friends. Let us in.
He looks at you, blinks a little bit. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, you know how it is. Come in. He nods to the entrance.
I smile. Thanks. And motion Amber to follow, and we step in.
I look at Aspen a bit impressed before I follow in.
Ventrue mind tricks.
I then, once we get inside, I whisper to Aspen, "How'd you bullshit your way through that?"
I just smirk and look at her and mouth and sort of mind the whole blah 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 thing. Don't actually say anything.
Yep. When you enter, it's a living room, so to say, where you enter. There's directly right to you a TV, there's a couch, there's one guy sitting on the couch, relaxed, the arms leaning back in one hand. He has one of those pea thrower guns, nods to you with what's up expression and so on. You also hear something. You hear a radio from a door in the room behind them. There's a door. My bad, phrasing. God damn it. There's also a door, and behind that door you hear a radio playing.
Okay, so we're in like a living room area, and there's a guy sitting in there watching TV,
Yep,
and
with
then
a
there's
gun.
a door behind him.
Yeah, and he has a gun in his hand, and, well, he seemed to, well, the guy and the entrance let you in, so you seem to be cool, so he doesn't attack you. But he has his gun out to well, have his gun out.
Right.
Yep.
Probably don't want him to keep that gun. How can I get him to drop it?
I don't know.
I'm thinking. Do you think we should do anything about him, or should we just leave him?
I mean, as long as we don't draw his suspicion.
I get the feeling that back room is well. You know what? I won't do any more dominate shenanigans. I return his little nod and then head towards the back door.
Yep.
I follow.
Yep. In the back door, you see. It looks like how's it called? God damn it, words. Little bit of a truck lab, so to say. There's also a guy who, well, Afro-American guy. The hair is well made, so to say. He makes, let's say, he doesn't appear to be involved into trucks normally, but it's also a little buff, so he doesn't really fit to those guys, more or less.
So it's a drug lab, and then you have a dude who looks like he would be above that kind of thing. Okay.
Yes, so probably the boss of the intention. He looks at you, and who are you?
Well, is he the only one in there?
Yes.
Agar?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yep, I hear you.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure he was the only one in there.
Yes, yes.
Oh, crap. Only way we're getting through this is if I dominate again.
You might have to.
See. Let's do a perception check on him first. See if he's a threat.
And you don't need to make a perception threat. He seems to be the boss of a truck dealership and makes his own trucks, and has some trucks. He can definitely be a problem.
What I mean is he armed?
You don't need to make a perception check for that too, because you see a gun in his pocket of his jeans.
Okay.
Yes.
Ken, how do you think we should proceed?
Don't make too much out of character. Do it in character.
I was not expecting this one to be this big.
Give me 1 second.
What did he say? Yeah, I hear that's Archie in the background, but
I think Archie made an unexpected purchase of something big. Whoa. Oh, I guess that leaves me on my own.
we can also wait until he's back. That's no problems.
Yeah, we'll wait till he comes back. Give me a moment. I'm trying to think if we can get through this without fighting.
There are ways.
I know there are ways.
Yeah, there's manipulation, there's dominate, there's also the well, stuff some people would call misogynistic. Well, you're a good-looking woman, so there are many ways you could get on the stuff.
Yeah. Where's my sheet? I put all my points into dominate anyway. Okay.
Presence could also help with that, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah, well.
Well. But while we are waiting for Ken, question for the viewers. What do you say so far? I mean, Streamlabs says there are only 2 viewers, but in the users in chat I see there are many more, so I don't know. But I hope you have fun, whoever's watching. Who's still with us? Huh?
Help! Scary guy with a gun.
Big back, scary guy with a gun.
Help me. Oh.
Vampire can sometimes be so fun. I mean, basically you play supernatural monsters, but situations like that can bring players into a oh shit situation.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's this dude. There's someone in the next room with a gun.
But also, on the other hand, guns are not that dangerous to vampires, so knives are much more dangerous.
Granted.
Yep.
Yeah, granted. Still. We know at least the guy out front is human. That doesn't necessarily mean anything, especially to this guy.
Well, it could also be a vampire who just breathes actively in and out to appear human.
Should be weird, but yeah.
Most of my characters do that, and many Torador do that too. And especially when you are around humans, that's a good idea, because someone maybe could see... Does this guy even breathe?
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
No problem.
So, what's the situation?
We waited for you.
Yeah, I'm still trying to decide how I want to
Tackle it.
tackle this guy.
Alright, so this guy's questioning us. Hi, what are you doing here? Were we able to tell if he was breathing or not?
I
You did
haven't
not check?
I'd like to check if he's breathing.
Sure. You give me a perception alertness.
Perception alertness.
Yeah, he's
Hey.
breathing.
So he's human.
Possibly.
I mumble to Aspen. He's human.
I don't outwardly react. I need to say something. It's kind of awkward that we just came in. It's like, who are you?
No, we're just... We're kind of newcomers here. Was hoping to be able to,
Oh, yeah, I get it. You did come here, you heard from someone, we have the good stuff, and now you will come up here with your sweet asses and want of that good, some of that good stuff, am I right?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay,
I blink and then
Okay, my stuff maintains at all times a 24-karat smoke spot for A+ narcotics. Guaranteed to make the competitions shit seems like a weak cappuccino in comparison. White, green, blues, reds, blacks, pick a color. Down to business, this man.
well, really. Well, that I was wondering, did Did anyone come by earlier? I could have swore I was supposed to meet one of my friends here.
Friends, I don't know. Who's your friend you're talking about?
You know, give a little sheepish smile. He didn't give his name, but he said he knew a guy who knew a guy.
Yeah, that's always how it is. But, well, what are you up for? Like I said, we have everything you want.
You wouldn't happen to have something a little bit more explosive, would you?
Explosives. Fun stuff. You can get yourself in a lot of attention that way. I may have something. Why would you need to get your hands on some fireworks?
You know, celebrations. It's been a hectic night, you know?
Sure, but I guess we are not talking about those 4th of July explosives, aren't we? You see, there's a wide range of stuff I can give you. It depends on what you want to do.
I guess we could say something along the lines of,
Crap, I don't know how to say it.
I know. It's kind of took the wind out of my sail. Like, oh boy.
Right?
When you're nice to people, and people are nice back to you, and they want to make money, and you seem to look like people who have money, and you are here to buy stuff, apparently, so why not be nice to you?
Granted.
well, I guess the proper question would be, what kind of degree would you be able to, what kind of degree of, or I can't even think of the words. What are the range of the degrees that you're able to partake in?
I don't know. I mean, if you want something to get rid of a big stone in your gun, I have the thing for you. If you want to get rid of your neighbor's garage or even house, I have something for you, maybe too.
Well, I was thinking along the lines of, you know, a little scale. Let's say something from twinklers to large-scale demolition.
Large-scale demolition. Sure, okay, I've got some stuff that will do the trick. Astrolite. It's like TNT's bigger, meaner cousin with a prison record. I don't like keeping the stuff around too dangerous, so I'll let you have it for a little less than the going rate if, well, let's say we spent a little time together.
I raise an eyebrow. Oh, that's it?
Yeah, I mean, listen up. That's the good thing on this good kind of business. There's always some pretty woman coming around here, and I mean, money is nice, but sometimes a man needs a little company. Am I right?
Oh,
I can see your point.
yeah.
There's one last thing before we get down to business.
Sure.
Give a little coy smile.
Sure.
That friend I mentioned, he said something about I think he ordered something from you, or oh god, how do I want to say this? God damn it. My brain has gone to mush.
Also, remember, if you refer to Mercurio, they beat Mercurio up and basically fucked him, so maybe not the best idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Also,
Yeah.
give me a little intelligence check, please.
The both of us, or
Intelligence.
I was saying the both of us, or
Let's say only he sent him because he's yeah, it's a good idea for him, I think.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah,
Have all of 2.
it's not a problem. That can still be successful. Yeah, that's good enough. He said he had astrolite around, but he doesn't like it around so often because it's dangerous. So that's probably the stuff Mercurio wanted to have. Probably Mercurio just said something wrong or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I smile a bit bigger. Oh, okay. I think we can work something out.
Sure, okay. But, yeah. And you... But before we go to business, before anything, Jane Sand, I want you to hear this. If you try to cross me, I will fuck you. If you tell the cops about me, I will find you, then I will fuck you. And if you are a cop, he pets his gun.
I kind of put my hands up. I mean, we're here in front of you, so it'd be kind of dumb if we did that, don't you think?
Yeah, good point, but it wouldn't be the first time. So, let's go to business then.
Fair enough.
So, how far do you want him to let him do stuff with you? And, well, he wants to go to the, the
Yeah.
whole round. I assume you don't want to go this far with him.
Not all the way, but just far enough to let him let his guard down.
And what do you do then?
Probably dominate.
Sure.
When the Dominator gets dominated.
Okay, he comes up to you for a deep kiss with the hands already in place for grabbing your more private parts, and you look in the last moment into his eyes, and what do you say?
I'm going to hit him with the level 3.
Okay.
And I tell him, I need to give me a second. Like I said, my brain's turning to mush.
Yeah, then I would also say, and after we did it, let's not do that long anymore.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
Let me just. I got a soda. That might recharge me a bit.
I was about to say, you say something along the lines of you're able to reach whatever climax you're able to on your own, and then just walk out.
No, he wants to use 3, so he wants to alter his memories.
Yeah. Okay, then like he's.
Yeah,
he never had any of these things to begin with, or something like that.
Well, what I was gonna put in his head was that we did go all the way, so now our little exchange is complete, and now we should be able to get the goods.
I see. Interesting.
Good plan.
I mean, you could also just have bitten him, and he would be in this trance state people are after they got bitten by a vampire, and then take a butter. Up to you. Okay, make a wits subterfuge check, and yes, it's now too late.
Okay. Wits subterfuge.
Yes.
5. Okay.
That's why you gotta be careful with what you say.
Oof.
Oh no!
All right then. Damn.
Fade to black. Fade to black.
Mulligan.
Unfortunately, that's no mulligan, but fade to black.
No fade to black. What do you mean with fade to black anyway?
Fade to black is basically like
I know for sex scenes and so on, but in this context here right now, I mean it's
Oh, did it work?
No.
That's why I'm saying fade to black.
No, it's more when he dominates someone, he needs to say what he wants to implement in this. So basically, he said it, but his dominate didn't work like at all. He just said what he wanted to dominate, what he would have said if it worked. So basically, he looks at you, blinks a little bit. Go, what? Are you trying to fuck me?
What? No. I blink back.
What did you just say?
I thought we were sweet talking, that's all.
He looks at you, make a... what's the best check for that? You're basically trying to tell him, oh, don't worry, I was just being sexy, so to say, if I understood you correctly.
Yeah.
Yep,
exactly.
okay. Make charisma and subterfuge.
Charisma.
So 5 again. Come on, die. Don't fuck me over. That's better.
Oh!
That's better.
He looks at you a little bit and smiles. Go, better shut your mouth. And then he wants to continue. Do you want to do a last effort to stop it in another way? Or do you just want to go with his plan?
Well, you did say bring up the whole fighting thing, so
Yes.
that's probably going to be the next step, because I assume by now he's close enough.
Yeah, no problem. Do you want also to take a little snack from him?
Well, I mean, he does seem like a criminal, so sure.
How much blood do you want to drink? For don't forget, you can up to take 3 without any danger to him. Anything more could be dangerous, and a human has on average 10 blood points inside of them.
Might go to 3.
Yep. Okay, you take your 3 blood points. And you have... sorry?
I was just walking back, so that's 1, 2, 3. All right.
Yep. And yeah, you have... Well, he's in a trance. I assume you licked over his wounds to close them again. Yep. So... Now you can roam in this room however you want.
I take a step back and breathe a deep sigh of relief.
On the other hand, what does Amber do all this time?
Yeah, I was about to say, because, like, Amber's just kind of like, here. Well, I guess,
ew.
Yeah, I imagine that must have been almost as alarming as it was for Aspen.
So wait, was I just in the room watching?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I was wondering why you didn't say anything.
I thought they went into another room.
Yeah, they did, but you said you followed them.
Oh, yeah. Note to self, don't blindly say I follow.
all this is going on, and Amber's just in the back corner with like a blank expression on her face.
Amber's just there. I don't want to be here. I don't want to see that. I don't want to be here. I don't want to see that.
I can just imagine her just chanting in the corner now. Fade to black! Fade to black!
She's trying it to herself, like she hopes it becomes reality.
Right.
Oh.
But yeah, Amber starts to rummage through some of the things.
Yep. Give me an intelligence academics check, both of you, in order to know what the fuck Astrolight is, what he was talking about.
Okay. Intelligence.
Academics.
Yep.
Okay. So that would be
Hey! That's a good roll.
Yep, for both of you.
That's
bad.
also a good
I'm
roll.
proud of you.
We know what explosives look like.
Yay!
Yep. Basically, astrolite is a fluid type explosive. So you basically know that you need to look for something that looks like a bottle or so with a timer on it or something like that.
In other words, we know what the strong shit looks like.
Yes.
we negotiate.
All right, then. Then we go ahead and look for this.
Hmm.
What do you call it? Astrolite?
Astrolite. And yeah,
Ast-
that's a thing
astrolite.
that really exists.
While Amber's doing that, I want to take the big dude's gun.
Sure.
I look over at Amber. You wouldn't happen to have anything to tie some hands together, would you?
Why not just use, he doesn't have zip ties, does he?
He had that. In fact, he does.
Hey!
Intuition. Why don't
I
you
will-
use his, zip ties?
I smirk. Perfect. I zip tie his hands behind his back and his ankles together, and just leave him there.
Yep. And then I assume you wanna leave this place with our... Now, on the way you come in.
Make sure he doesn't know your face.
Well, I mean, yeah. Let's.
He's in a
he's
state
in a
you can't
trance-
dominate. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't dominate
yeah,
him in
fair.
this state.
The only thing we could do is maybe kill him.
I feel that probably wouldn't go over too well.
Probably not. Okay, well, we'll just leave him. He doesn't know our name.
One more thing.
I go ahead and take like at least 3 of each color of those drugs.
Amber Anderson. I can't believe. And as she says it, she swipes some random one off the counter. You would do such a thing.
What do you plan to do with those? Well, on the other hand, I don't wanna know.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, yeah. You grab the astrolite, you grab some drugs. What do you do?
First,
Well,
what were the colors?
Pink,
Um,
green, and red.
Pink, green, red. Okay. Let's see. I grabbed a red one.
Yeah.
Well, I can't go ahead and feed these to Susan or Sarah. I don't want them potentially dying or getting sick from whatever they are.
Yeah, I have an idea for mine. So I'll just pocket those.
Octane.
All right. But yeah, we go ahead and try
wait.
to.
Before we leave, didn't what was his name? Mercurio. Didn't he say that they had taken money from him? Why don't we see if they have any money lying around?
Okay, you need to search a little bit for that.
Yep.
Begin search!
Begin search.
Yep.
What's the rolls?
For that, words.
Okay.
Perception investigation.
Deception investigation?
Yes.
Perception.
Oh, perception. Okay, perception, investigation.
Where's my investigation?
In knowledges.
Oof. That's bad. Let's see.
I'm able to find like maybe $3.
You come out of it with somehow less money.
Oh no, that'd be if I had like
Oh, wow, we
That.
suck at this.
Okay. Aspen, you look everywhere. You're sure you looked everywhere. You can't find it. And Amber, you stand there and have absolutely no idea where even to start to look at it. You don't even have an idea where someone could place money here. You have absolutely no idea where it could be. You don't even know where to start to look at it.
Oh God.
Well, shit. I'm guessing they hide their money somewhere else.
Probably.
Or else the guys that screwed over Mercurio aren't even here anymore.
Well, I mean, considering we have their explosives.
I have a look of sudden realization. And Mercurio's not even expecting us back. Whatever. I just roll my eyes.
Right, you made him forget you. And then you
Wait a minute, why
do his
I
quest,
own
basically.
You screwed yourself over.
What do I think he owns anything?
Oh God. I just realized.
Well,
Oof.
I did not forget all the time. I was looking forward to how you want to play this out.
I just get this look of sudden realization and then look completely pissed off.
Fuck.
Well, at least I'm not hungry anymore. I wipe my mouth.
Wait, you're able to drink from him?
Sure. You don't see me vomiting, do you? I say with a smile. Anyway, let's get out of here before I have another aneurysm.
Amber puts a pin in that.
Yep.
Yeah, let's.
Okay, so we got drugs, we got bombs. A shrug. I'm sure we can find some use for this.
Yep.
Let's get out of here. He obviously doesn't know anything of value. Look back at Mr. Drug Dealer guy and just kind of scowl at him.
Yeah, he still has his face on his mouth. On his face, I mean.
Do I want to search for any documents? Considering how bad the last search attempt went.
If you want to, you are sure your last search attempt went pretty good. You looked everywhere, you just didn't find it.
Well, I was searching for money last time.
Yeah, good point.
But nah. Let's get out of here.
Sure.
So I turn and head towards the door.
Yep.
I also head towards the door.
Yep.
For real this time. Meaning to.
Yep. As you walk in the what's living room? That was the word I was looking for. The guy who at the couch smirks at you. Hey, wanna play with me next? He even pets his crown area.
I give him a little smile. Maybe next time.
Waiting for you.
I give a really fake canned giggle and head out the door.
Yep.
Amber rolls her eyes.
Yeah, the guarding guy just nods towards you.
I nod back, still smiling, but the moment I turn around and start heading back down the pathway, I just scowl.
On the topic of turning down, as you are halfway down on those stairs, you see someone starting to go up the stairs.
Oh God.
Oh, here we go.
Who's heading up the stairs?
You don't know him. Never seen him. He was, well, pretty roughed up, t-shirt, jeans, has seen better times, so and so on. Do you continue walking? Do you stand? Do you turn around?
Well, we can't really go anywhere else.
We keep going down, but make space for him to continue going up.
Yep. As
Yep.
you are on the same level, more or less, he looks at you, holds in a moment. Excuse me.
Yes? Go ahead.
He looks towards you. Okay, I'm new to this. I have ability to see what you are, and I'm the same what you are. So let's ignore this chit chat and dance arounding. I know what you are, and I'm the same thing. That's basically what I want to say. Is that, he points at the astrolite, what I think it is?
Who has the astrolite?
Aspen.
Well, yeah. Oh, I do. Okay.
I thought I understood that you took
no.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
All
think
right.
we determined who was carrying it, but yeah, I
Right.
Yep. Okay.
carrying it.
Yeah.
I
Amber steps in front of Aspen, saying, "Who's asking?"
Okay, listen, I don't wanna make any problems. I'm here for someone who wanted to take it from those from some people up there who beat him up a little bit, and it seems like you have it now. So, first, why, and secondly, can you give it to me?
Well, I give him a look. All right, you can have it on one condition. You don't ask questions.
Only one. Did you get also the money and beat them up?
Well, couldn't find any money, but I think you'll find the guy responsible in a rather punchable mood.
He nods.
Punchable state, I think you mean.
That
Either way.
will work, I guess. Okay, then I think you made my night a little easier. Thank you, then.
I nod and I hold out the explosives.
Yep, he takes them.
I would be careful. There is at least one in there with a gun.
He reaches into the back of his jeans and pulls out a pocket knife. I'm armed too.
Fair enough.
All right then.
Well, happy hunting.
Yeah, good night. And he slowly walks up again.
And we continue on our way.
Yep.
At the bottom of the stairs, I scowl again. And now we don't even have bombs.
Well, if
wow.
anything, it does seem at least one situation is solved.
I
Granted.
really hope I don't hear an explosion at the top of the hill.
And with Astrolite, you would feel this explosion down there.
Yeah, it would be a big ass explosion.
Oh, yes.
But yes, like I for some reason I could just imagine that as like,
Well, at least that's one loose end tied up.
Do that again.
No, don't worry about that.
okay.
Yeah, no. Aspen looking very annoyed, heads back the way they came.
Yep. But before we do that, and you reach, and the moment you reach the metal stairs, and then we are able, back on the beach with the Finblats, we make a cut.
Oh,
All right.
Because we are nearly playing 4 hours.
okay. Well,
That
thank
was
you
longer
for
than
joining
the last time. Last 2 times.
Thank you for joining us
Right.
on this completely necessary side mission
Well,
where I
not
very
necess-
nearly got literally fucked.
Oh, not
Almost.
necessarily. I mean, I had plans how I could link the stuff to it. The problem is that some people who could help you now don't remember you.
Yeah.
Not my problem. I have multiple ways that lead to where you want to go. So don't worry, you don't completely made it impossible for you to finish this mission.
Oh, good.
Yep.
I was more concerned that this is freaking
Listen, I'm gonna help you, but you aren't allowed to remember me.
Well, the way I thought this was playing out was this was a power grab between the Primogen and Alexander Carter. So I wanted to stay the hell out of that.
Yep. And then apparently it had nothing to do with one of them.
Yeah, it turns out I didn't even have to worry about it.
But yeah, feedback for today.
Very
fun.
Yes, very fun. I think we're starting to settle into a groove with this.
Yep. Even if it's, well, to be honest, every quest you did today was copied from the video game.
Oh, cool.
Yes, yes.
So what you're saying is if I play this game next week, I'll know what to do ahead of time.
It would give you some hints, yes. But I can also always change things on the fly, which I did already.
Right, I was about to say, shame on you, Agar. Weren't you trying to stray away from the game?
It's fine.
Let me say it this way: I weave stuff together in a different way. I take those quests as puzzle pieces and I put them in my own puzzle on different places where they are in the game, and end with a completely different result.
I mean, it's worked out so far.
Yep.
Fair. Either way, I'm having fun.
And that's the most important thing.
Yes.
And also, since you did much today, let's say you gain 4 experience points today.
Oh,
Hey.
hey.
Yep.
So that puts us up to
11.
11.
Yep.
So at what point are we able to use these experience
You
points?
can every time say to me, I want to spend experience.
Oh.
At any moment.
How many is it for a new thing?
Wait, I'm sending you this thing. Do I have that in English somewhere? Please help.
Isn't it 10 to try and learn like a new discipline?
Let me open the thing. Open you fuck. New discipline 10 XP, yes. And to gain more points, what we have in the discipline right now times 2. No, not times 5. Times 5. My bad. Times 2 was abilities.
So, okay. So if you have 3 points in ability already, it would be 15.
In ability, it would be 6. In a discipline, it would be 15.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll save that for next time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save mine a bit so I can learn a bit of animalism or something like that. Maybe fortitude.
Yep. For you,
Basically.
animalism is controlling and manipulating animals, and fortitude is basically getting more stamina and also be able to soak fire damage, supernatural damage, sun damage, and so on.
In other words, if someone hits me, I can hit them hard.
No, they can hit you harder without a problem for you.
Currently, yes. I'm saying like they maybe like they could. I'm saying if I get fortitude, then I'd be able to soak up the damage and hit them back.
Yeah. But soaked up
And
damage
that's what I
has
mean by hit them hard.
Yeah. But soaked up damage has no influence on how hard you hit. The soaked up damage has no influence in how hard you hit.
I know.
Yep. But yes, with that, I would also say I end the stream. I hope the people who are still here after the cutout, I think that did cost us some viewers. You enjoyed us, and the guys on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed us too. And we will see you next week. Sunday at the same time around. I forgot which time it was.
2 a.m. for me. I mean 2 p.m. for me.
Wait, I have it here. It's always...
Isn't it like 8?
12 p.m. GMT minus 7 and 8 p.m. MEZ. MEZ.
Yay.
Yep. GMT minus 7 time zone is 12 and MEZ, Middle European Central Time, 8 p.m. So, yep,
The-
time zones.
Thanks for-
Confusing me.
Fair enough.
Hey,
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
bye.